this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened over so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold on me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. It's all in what you do.
Things you gotta do. Hey. Bounce with me. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Woo-hoo. Hey, what's up, man? Barbershop comment. I'm gonna tell you something about this song. So we were in the studio doing this song, and I was in the studio with let me play the song while I sing it, while I tell this story. This part would have never happened without the genius of Brandon Watson. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This part right here. Tell y'all a great story. This part. It took us 2 days to do this song, right? And this is Tony Gwynn's sister singing right now. This is Tony Gwynn's sister, and her son was went to Arizona or Arizona State, and it was the end of the year, and she was going to go pick him up, and they were going to go drive. And Brandon Watson said, "Hold up." Brandon Watson said, "Hold up." Because she was going to drive to Arizona and it would have changed the whole trajectory of the recording of this song. And he said, "No, you'll fly up, bring him back down, and we'll be in the studio tomorrow night." And it worked out perfect. That would have never been in the song had it not been for Brandon Watson, because I wasn't even thinking like that. You know what I mean? Because if I was thinking like that, I would have said, "Nah, we'll just fly your son down." But shout out to Brandon Watson. That was, what's up, DB? DB, love is the word. Love is the word. AKA Cletus. What up, DB? His mama name on Joaquin. We gonna call him JQ. What's up, Cash Man, D Man, Mike Moss, Charmaine, love is the word. G Brown, love is the word. Damn, DB. Damn, DB. Damn, DB. Hey, what's up, Sweet Science Examiner, man? I appreciate everybody coming in. TB, love is the word, boxing and barbecue. And yeah, Patricia. Oh, Queen 71. It's raining in LA, man. You came on the you probably en route doing what you do, man. But I appreciate you, Mike 202. Have I met you, Mike 202? I don't think so, but hey.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. I genuinely appreciate you tuning in, man. And obviously the topic of the day, damn, it's hot. It was cold as hell in this room 5 minutes ago. Now it's hot as hell. You know what I mean? I guess we turning up tonight. So the news of the day, what's up, Chicago African Shirakaton? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
What's up? Chris Kearney, I don't think I've seen you either. Jesus.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, man, I love Crawford. Jamal Rand, I ain't seen you either. Damn.
Welcome to the show.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Tank Gain a Grip. God damn, I ain't seen you either.
Welcome to the show.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Welcome to the barbershop, man. Welcome, man. Wipe your feet off at the door. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Reggie Owens, man? Make them feel comfortable. So we're going to get into it. We got a guest coming in, wants to promote a product between 9:15, 9:30. What's up, Drink More Water? I tell my daughter that every day. She'll say, drink more water. Drink more water. Brother Moses, what's up, man? Brother Moses. What's up, Brother Moses? What's up, man? I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so we're going to get into it. And I think it's important that we see the bigger picture. I don't know why Bob Arum is not even a part of this equation to me. Whether Bob is lying, he been lying. The fuck, like why we even? Bob is not even in this. To me, Bob is not even in this equation. Bob gonna say what he want to do to make the most money. You know what I mean? He obviously he told you how much he cares about Terrence Crawford, so he gonna do what he do. You know what I mean? He gonna work it the best way he know how. And so in my opinion, I can give two shits. What's up, Chris Kearney? What's up, man? I feel Crawford is living off his junior welterweight resume. He needs 2 fights at top welterweight before he can demand 50-50. Say it louder. 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 So the point I'm making, and I'm going to keep on harping on this. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence need to make the fight. Because let's say, for example, what's the total purses, would y'all say? Give me a guesstimation in the chat. Give me a guesstimation in the chat of what you thought the guarantee. What would the guarantee purses be for this fight? I'm just interested in what the fans think. Is it, what would the guaranteed purses be? I'm just interested in what the guaranteed purses would be in your head. I'm very much interested in how the fans think this is out. Think this. I know 60-40, but what's the total purse? What's the total guaranteed purse of the fight? 20 million? You say 10 million? So Errol gets 6, Crawford gets 4 on the guarantee, 20 million. So Errol gets 12, Crawford gets 8. 10 million guaranteed, 6 and 4, 30-40. You got to pick one, not 30-40. Pick one. Pick one, Bird, man. 15-20. 15. So that means 15. That means someone gets 9. The next person gets 6. No, that's 33%. So someone gets 8 point something. The other one gets both 10 apiece. Well, that's 50-50. 18 million. I'm guesstimating that the purses would be $20 million. 10 million, Broderick. So 6 and 4. So let's go with a round number. Let's just say 10 for the sake of this. 50 million. Oh no. All right. Hey, I ain't mad at that. So 30 and 20 million, you think? Wow. 50 million. Wow. All right. We're going to go with a round number. Like 10 million, right? 10 million, you got let's say 60-40 split, right? Errol gets 6 million, Terrence Crawford gets 4. Well, Now, hear me out. I don't let Bob into this equation. I don't let Al Heyman into this equation. This is, I would say, and it takes time to get to this space. It really takes time to get to a space where you can just be honest and have conversations. You understand what I'm saying? So the guarantees is 6-4, right? Errol calls Terrence and says, dude, we chopping off our nose with spite. We're chopping off our nose to spite our face. Is that how it goes? Because the argument is over $2 million versus $40 million. You get what I'm saying? Like, so what I mean is, here's what I'm saying. If they're arguing over $2 million right now, they're never going to get to the 40 million. And the 40 million is the best out of three because there's nowhere else to go. You understand? There's nowhere else to go in the welterweight division where you guys can get that money. There's nowhere else to go. Like Terrence Crawford does not have another linchpin where he can say, well, I'm going to fight this guy and get $10 million. Errol Spence, maybe with Terrence, with Keith Thurman, maybe it depends on how we feel at the time. You understand? But it's not going to garnish the money. But I don't think Ugas is a pay-per-view fight. I think Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman could possibly be a pay-per-view. You understand? So with that being said, there's not much that I believe that they can go to garnish that much money. You understand? So I think they need to have real conversations. Don't let this $2 million pillow. There's a $2 million buffer between both of them. Think about this. It's a $2 million buffer between both of them. If we're saying the fight is $10 million, right? It's a $2 million buffer. $2 million is separating those two great fighters, right, from getting $40 million a piece. Merchandising, ticket sales, site fees, advertising dollars, guaranteed purses, back ends of the pay-per-views, local advertising, because the fight's going to be in Dallas. Errol going to clean up in local advertising. Every car dealership is going to hit him up. Every local chain is going to hit Errol up. He's going to be a fucking hero in this city, especially if he wins the first fight. If Errol wins the first fight, as soon as he leaves them ropes, he got anywhere between, I don't know, millions of dollars just waiting on him. Just want to touch Errol. Just want to be a part of him in his own city. Parking fees, but that's probably Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones getting that parking for sure. You know, that's 75. It was something ridiculous. God damn, it was something ridiculous. When I was like, I couldn't believe it, you know. But I'm saying it's a $2 million buffer. Separating these two niggas from leaving a legacy and living in infamy. You know, those four guys, y'all know who I'm talking about, gonna live in boxing infamy. That 3 rounds of hell is the first fight you watch when you go to high school and you hanging out at your uncle's house. It was 45 Dolphin. Thank you. That's the first fight you see. Is the 3 rounds of hell. That's the first fight you see. Or one of them, you know, you might see a Mike Tyson knockout here and there, but that 3 rounds of hell, that 10 minutes, that 11 minutes that we saw, some of the best in boxing history, you know? So I think cooler heads should prevail. I'm not going to sit here and I'm kicking Al Heyman out of it, and I'm kicking Bob Arum out of it. It's up to those two men. You know what I mean? The belt should come with a sponsorship deal. They probably already got it. You know, only God knows how much money Errol is making locally, you know. But so let's say if it's $20 million, it's eight, and it's $12 million. So there's a $4 million buffer separating these two fighters from making $40 million, $50 million, $60 million. Because think about this. For a year, all boxing is going to talk about is Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. No other fight is gonna supersede, not unless Wilder, Anthony Joshua, y'all know but not unless it's a big heavyweight fight. But outside of a big heavyweight fight in boxing, all we gonna care about is who's gonna win the second fight, who's gonna win the third fight. Oh, if Errol would have did this. Oh, if Crawford would have did this. They just I wish I could sit them both down in a room and like make it make sense. I wish without further ado, y'all ready? Y'all ready to rock and roll? Without further ado, man, we got our guest, man, the chocolate.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Man, appreciate it, Fred, man. Thank you for having us on, man.
That's love, man.
A long time coming for us, My wife, she's a chocolatier. And we on the chocolate affair, man. We trying to get off these white folks' clock and get us some chocolate money.
I respect that. I totally respect that 1,000%, man. And y'all started y'all business, and you want to elaborate on it? Yeah, tell everybody about it.
It really started as a thanks to COVID. Being on lockdown for a month plus time, you kind of get bored and you're just looking for new things to do. And I had an opportunity to take some chocolate classes after we were let out of lockdown, and I completely fell in love with it. It's art, and it's kind of like a outlet of mine. So because of that passion and the love that I have for chocolate, I want to be able to share that with the world. So here we are.
Yeah, they got Godiva chocolate. Now black folks got their chocolate. You know what I'm saying? They've been eating chocolate from these white folks forever. Now they got a black version,
Facts.
We trying to come up with the black version of everything, so we can have a choice of what we can have. And you support my business, I support your business, so the circle can get a little bit bigger.
Amen. And how can we get a hold of you? The website and the link and all that?
Yeah, the website is under construction right now, but within the week it'll be up. But it'll be a chocolateaffair.com. So exactly how you
can copy and paste it. Can you put it in the chat? www. And we definitely gonna support it. It'll be up in a week, and you're shipping nationwide and all that.
Yep.
Right
now you can. So right now, you can go on Facebook and you can see my menu and all of that stuff on there. And it's the same thing, a chocolate affair. It's on Facebook.
Okay.
But that website will be up and going within the week. I'm putting the finishing touches on it now.
In a week. So, okay. So call in next week. And we'll be, man. And
yeah, right in time for Valentine's Day. We have a bunch of flavors going on, so you can get a little something for that special somebody in your life. And it'll be nice, fine chocolate. It's not your Hershey's chocolate that you buy, at Walmart. It's some nice Italian origins, Belgian origins, that kind that melts in your mouth and it tastes like the real deal. It will not let you down.
Definitely so.
And it's brick chocolate, like, or is it singlets, or is it brick, or?
So I specialize in truffles. So I have a menu of about 10 truffles that I can make. I do toffees and clusters and turtles and different things like that. So I have stuff like raspberry truffles. I have whiskey truffles. I love making ganache with alcohol in it. So those are definitely some of the popular ones that I have right now.
Okay. And you'll be ready for ship next week or now?
Next week for sure.
Next week. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's saying they're gonna support it. Sounds yummy. Chocolate bars, all that. Now we definitely gonna support it, man. And what else y'all want to add to it? What else y'all want to put on it?
I just wanted my wife to see that it's black people that will support her business.
Oh, we gonna support it.
Because I'm an avid boxing fan, and I watch every time I get a chance. And she always is these people for real? I was like, yes, baby. These people, we really support each other in the community, I went to a Black Fight Fans event in Dallas. We out here in the DFW area, and he's showing us a lot of love. We're gonna be trying to get with him soon as far as promotion and everything. But it's just the next black business. We got toys, we got chocolate, we got shirts, we got everything that you need as a black person to keep your money in the circle. And we try to keep ours in the circle. And this just the next piece. And I'm really proud of my wife. She trying to get out that classroom, stop punching that clock. I just graduated from welding school, so I'm gonna be putting some more things together for us. And it's just the next step in trying to get us some real freedom.
Enterprise, man, enterprise. You know what I mean? And it's exciting to see y'all start. And then now, like in 5 years, we're gonna be like, man, can we please get an interview? Can we please get an interview? Yeah, man. Congratulations. And call in next week so we can flood your first orders. Because I remember Tank's cousin. I'm not sure if you saw that episode, but Tank's cousin, man.
Yeah, with the cheesecakes.
The cheesecakes, not the cheesecakes, the
oh yeah, the Fungos.
The Fungos. Yeah. So we coming next week. I thought you were ready today. Shit, I thought you were ready today. We gonna turn up one time for you. I guarantee we're gonna turn up one time for you. So sometime next week, anytime next week.
I'll definitely call.
Shoot me a DM. Please shoot me a DM. And we're gonna have that. We're gonna have your phone going ding, 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 ding.
My wife, she's an avid Deontay Wilder fan. So we watch a little boxing. Well, I watch a lot of boxing. She watch every now and again. All right. We watch a lot.
Who y'all got this weekend? You watching the Caleb Plant fight?
I think Caleb Plant gonna take it. It's a setup fight to me. Honestly, I'm waiting to see what Errol Spence gonna do. If Terrence can get the white man off his back, he might be able to get 50-50. But as long as the white man riding his back, he don't need 50-50. I'm looking to see what Deontay Wilder court case gonna come out to be.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think either way it goes, it's gonna go in his favor. Just because I know what white folks do.
Right.
When they want their way, they're gonna make it happen, irregardless of whatever's on paper. So, but I'm pulling for him. But I'm honestly, I want to see Errol Spence, because if Danny was really a tune-up fight, then his next fight need to be the fight.
Right.
But, we'll see.
Right.
We'll definitely see.
Now we definitely rooting for Errol, man. I'm just tired of this back and forth with this Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want it to be like remember Gary Russell, Devin Haney? You know, man, that roller coaster ride, man. I don't want to be on the ride anymore. Just make the fight and get your money, man.
Yeah, and honestly, with boxing, I'm on my chocolate and fresh shit. If it ain't no real live event, it ain't happening.
Right.
It's too many free options for you to sell me some bullshit. You know what I mean? I ain't going for it.
I'm done with that shit. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done paying for shit I'm not supposed to be paying for anyway. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm not food off my plate any longer, man. I gotta buy some chocolate. You know what I mean?
Real talk. Floyd got another thing coming too. He think he about to pull some slick shit out.
Who's that?
I ain't got nothing for Floyd.
Oh yeah, I ain't got that for they ain't getting my money. Leonard Ellaby said boxing is bigger than the fans, so he'll never get any more of my money. Like I can't. No, as a man, I can't. It's like me walking into a store, like, nah, man, I don't need your money here. Yeah, come here. You're next. I'd rather you pay. Nah, I'm not here for that at all. Yeah. So next week, please call back in. And we're gonna get it popping again. All right. And when you're ready to or when you're ready to ship out, even if it's not next week, but
no, we ready to ship out today. We gonna have the website so everybody can order exactly what they want.
Okay. Appreciate y'all calling in, and feel free to edit this and clip this and use it at your disposal as you wish. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And we'll go from there. Thank you for thinking of us, though, man.
Thank you for having us.
No, and next week, I promise you, phone gonna be going ding, ding, ding.
I'll be ready.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, love, man. Thanks for the love, man.
Thanks.
All the time. All the time. Let me get, yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I said, man, if y'all got product, man, bring it in, man. We gonna stop the show and support your business. You know what I mean? We gonna stop the show and support your business. You know what I mean? Marlon So Icy Sims, he's coming in. I just saw him in the chat. He's coming in any moment now. He has a fight on the 30th, man, and he gonna do what it do, man. He driving trucks for a living, making it happen, cutting weight at truck stops, man. Man, y'all gotta respect the hustle, man. Y'all gotta respect the hustle, what people doing in this real world, man. You know what I mean? And feel free to beam in at your leisure. Marlon So Icy. You know what I mean? Oh, that's not it. That's the website. So next week, man, we buying chocolate. We gonna buy some chocolate next week. You know what I mean? And we gonna get it popping like that. So but yeah, until he beams in, let's open up the phone lines until we get popping. You know what I mean? And tell me what you guys think about this. Because in my opinion, I'm not, if I'm Terrence Crawford's friend, if I'm Errol Spence's friend, I'm not letting $2 million get in between $40 million. I'm gonna find I don't know what they have in common. I don't know. Earn Incorporate. I ain't seen you before either, man. Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
I'm not letting $2 million get in between the end goal, that 40 or 50 million dollars. You know what I mean? Lester, call in, Lester. Welcome to the show, though. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I need to talk to Errol Spence's sister. Somebody put me in touch with Errol Spence's sister. I don't think she'll talk to me, but I know she loves her brother dearly. I saw her with her brother for the Wilder Fury fight. You know, I saw them because we all stayed in the same hotel, so I saw them a lot. And I know she loves her brother dearly, but I just want to make it make sense to these guys, man. Like, I just want it to make it. I'm just urging these guys, get your money, because Terrence is going to be 34. He's going to be 34. And when he's 54, he's going to be like, damn, I should have fought Errol 3 times. Now I got to go get on this plane and go do this commentating. Who the hell wants to go do commentate for $5,000 a show? Who the hell wants to do that when you could have got, you know what I mean? When you could have got all the other money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? We got Marlon So Icy, man. What's up, man? We appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks for hitting me, man.
What's good?
Man?
What's happening? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you well, man. So I was so thank you for hitting me too. I was so inspired. You drive trucks, right?
Yeah, man. I drive trucks across the U.S. right now.
Man, and I heard you say in an interview, I forget what interview it was, but it takes 30 minutes to fuel a truck, 30, 45 minutes.
Sometimes if I'm driving one of them CNGs, which is the clean energy burning trucks, so sometimes it could take 30 to 40 minutes to fill one of those up. For that time, if I'm out somewhere nice, I'm going to go ahead and get my jump squats in. I'm going to go ahead and do my running, my push-ups while it's right there filling up. And you can check me on my social media. You'll see I'm doing it every time faithfully, you know.
Man, that's crazy. And that definitely deserves like a huge round of applause.
Appreciate it.
Who you fighting Saturday?
So I got this guy, my opponent, his name is Dominique Crowder. He, what is he, 7-0. I'm at 8-0. We both at this 126 division featherweight. So it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's they got us beautifully put up right there in the main event on that poster. I don't know if it's main event bout. I don't know how the bouts is set up, but man, it's that stepping stone. It's a good test, something that could really boost my career,
right.
You know. And I'm coming to do what I got to do, the same thing I've been doing, and just a greater reward with this type of opponent right here.
Where is it?
We out here in South Carolina. We here at Myrtle Beach, so we I'm at the resort. So I landed today, so I'm here relaxing, man. It's nice as hell. I got a nice ocean view on the 10th floor. You know, I'm loving it right now. So I'm still up, man. I'm about to get ready and tone it down and, you know, hit the bed after this.
Oh yeah.
So, but other than that, man, I'm good. Like, I'm still energetic. I mean, I'm just up, feeling good, and enjoying this time, man.
And so this would be a step up fight to potentially get a deal on like with. So what's the end goal? Like you become 9-0. What's the next step?
Yeah, I would figure at this point, possibly looking at being able to, get a bigger check, more eyes on me, whether whether it's, any promotional companies, things like that, where they can sit there and be like, hey, this dude is really, coming up and doing this thing, and really just getting more eyes on me so that I can make those bigger moves going forward.
Yeah, Deacon 305 said barbershop conversation. Think of your fastest growing city in the country. That's the barbershop bomb squad. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. You know what I mean? So how can we watch the fight?
So the fight will be streamed on www.bxngtv.com. So as soon as you go to that, you're going to see it, and it's going to be that poster is going to be right up there. It's going to have a link. I believe it's $15, but I believe it's like 12 or 13 fights that's on that card. So it's going to be a good night of fights, man. They got a live event. They're going to have a live crowd here, which is going to be great. It's going to feel normal because vice versa. My last fight was on Showtime back March 13th. We were that last fight before the whole pandemic completely broke out and shut everything down. So the day of our weigh-ins, they either said we're going to cancel the fights, or they said nobody, or you're not going to allow people to come in. So they only allowed it a very selective few to come in, just close family members. And so it's good to, be back in that ring and, having them fans out there. But nonetheless, man, I got to go in there and do my job, whether it's fans or no fans.
Right. Who do you like at 126? Some of the guys that.
Honest to God truth, I ain't even pay attention to the division like that. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even give you a name, to be honest, because which I'm very into boxing, and I can tell you 130s, I can tell you 135s, 140s, and all of that. But my 126, I couldn't really tell you.
So you wouldn't. So you wouldn't know the name Gary Russell Jr.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I know Gary Russell Jr., but that's when you got to tell yourself, it's levels to this.
Yeah.
That's in game. Yeah. That's when you got to be truthful. You be crazy as hell. Be like, all right, man. Hey, Gary Russell sent you an offer. If it ain't no crazy bag at some point where you just go pick up that bag, then you don't take that fight right now. Not unless you just trying to go in there and just to be in there. And I ain't in there just to be in there. I'm trying to be in there to win. And I want to be that name at one point instead of going there just against that name.
Absolutely right. Before you came in, we were talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Who wins that fight?
It depends on how that fight come out and play, man. Especially after that, that little knockdown with with Green Machine or Me Machine. You always gonna have that thing like, damn, if a Errol touch him, how is it gonna happen? And Terrence Crawford, he down the bar, he ready to to brawl with somebody. Right. So it's easier for him to get touched. And we seen that Errol would still fight that fight just like how he fought with Sean Porter. He'll fight that fight. Right. And he got the gas tank to go. So It really comes to who can withstand, because obviously it's a lower caliber, but you see Terrence Crawford still putting these dudes down. But honest to God truth, to me, after that last performance from Errol Spence, I was favoring Terrence Crawford, to be honest, after that Danny Garcia fight. But there's just one fight. Now it's his fight coming back. It just really, for me, man, I ain't got a dog in that race, man. I just want to see the fight. Whether whoever fight, I don't care about none of the politics. A lot of people go into, what the purse going to be. I don't care about none of that. I know that's part of them to make the fight, but me as a fan of the sport, I don't care, because I don't get a percentage of it. Y'all talk about me getting a kickback on it, then we could talk about y'all money. But other than that, I just want to see the fight, and I just don't know if it's ever going to happen, to be honest.
Yeah. What did you see in that Spence fight that made you pick Crawford even more? Or what did
I can't say that it. I don't know. It was just something, to me, it was just something in there that it just looked at. I just felt saying just off of that performance. I know obviously I can contest to that an opponent, that styles make fights, but from what I seen of Errol in that ring that night, say if we just changed out, Danny and put Terrence in there, I would have favored, Terrence to beat him on that night. But, it's kind of a blur of the fight to me now, to be honest. But
Right.
it was just something that I seen on that night where I was like,
I get it.
ooh, it was just that to me. But, whether they have their next fight, that can always change that momentum. I would still favor Spence to win, to be honest. But it was just that night I said, hey,
Okay.
I think the odds was a lot more closer to me than
Sure.
a straight, oh yeah. It's still a 50-50 fight in my mind. I just want to see it, man. Everybody need to stop this marinating. This marinating the fight. For me, a fight is not going to get any more interesting the longer it waits. I want to see that fight when I want to see that fight, but I understand the business behind it.
Yeah. What's your take on 135? Those guys.
135. They need to mix this shit up too, man. Just like think about that golden era when we had everybody fighting everybody. That's all it's kind of frustrating, honestly. When I talk about it, because we this person need to fight that person if you want to fight me, and this person need to fight that person, and that shit really takes the joy out the sport.
Mm-hmm.
It just prolongs the situation. Next person, I think this is just me, but this is at the level I'm at. With some of these fights, man, they need to have it 40-40. Whoever wins get that extra 20%. I think that'll put an incentive behind them. They still get in the bag. And obviously, the money is where, why we in it. But you got to still at some point understand that if you go knock off one of these dudes, then you can start making those calls. But y'all ain't really, in that position to, this person need to go fight that person to show me something on this side. And that's what I don't like. That's why with me, myself, I'm down to fight the guys at an early part of my career at just any point, man. When I was at 4 fights in, I was calling out the guy who was 16-0, and he was the Minnesota State champ at 130 in.
Wow.
He was getting the opportunity to fight at 126 pounds, and I've been calling him out since 2018. And the dude unfriended me from Facebook and all of this stuff, and didn't want to say. And I'm just like, dude, I just want to fight, and I'm willing to put myself, to get in that ring with somebody that's, on that level or a little bit better, because it's going to be out the better fighter in me. And I'm willing to, go in that ring and do the same thing. But I wish these other dudes was willing to do the same thing, to be honest.
Well, the fact that you're fighting another undefeated guy at 8-0, you understand what I'm saying, is absolutely quite impressive. How would you?
Yeah, because it's.
Go ahead.
Say it again.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I would figure, for me to make a name, I got to take a name. So, at any point, this guy, he's from the East Coast at DMV area. He's from Baltimore. They said he did Golden Gloves and things like that, and won a New York Golden Gloves. So I'm like, okay, you got the props behind you. I don't knock somebody. I don't sit there and be like, oh, this person's a bum. I'm gonna tell you, no, I believe you good, and I'm gonna show you that I'm better. So once I beat you, it's not gonna be like, oh, he was easy work, this and that. It's gonna be easy work because I trained my ass off. But once I beat you, I beat a real guy, a formidable opponent in that ring with me. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm about. And that's one thing that I loved and give me that drive that much more.
How would you rank them? Excuse me, at 135?
Ranking at 135, 135. I got off of like their skills or just where they at or what they accomplished.
Who's the best?
I guess I got off of accomplishments. I go with obviously Teofimo winning accomplishments. I go Teofimo, Devin Haney. Oh no! Wait a minute! I forgot because Tank in there. I don't know. I got Tank. I like Tank overall, regardless. Oh, wow. Period. To be honest, I'd like Tank. I believe truly in his power. Also, I feel like he has more than just power. He's fast as hell. I don't think a lot of people understand that. I think he got some very fast hands. I favor him to mix it up with all of them dudes and beat them. To be honest. I'll put him as my number one at that 135. I would rather see him versus Teofimo, and then I'd rather see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. To be honest, I think that'd be a more interesting fight for me to watch. Just because of their styles more so. So I put Tank, Teofimo, Devin Haney, then Ryan Garcia.
Okay. How good is Ryan Garcia, and were you impressed?
I actually am impressed with Ryan Garcia. To be honest, most people, I sit there and I tell somebody, I was like, they'd be like, who would you fight at that weight class? Obviously, I'm not at that weight class. I said the last person I truly would kind of be like, I would fight whether, if I had to pick, I would pick Devin Haney or Teofimo to fight in that weight class before Ryan Garcia or Tank, to be honest. Which I know that some people are gonna be like, what? That sounds crazy. But it's something that Ryan does have that I do see that it's like, okay. And that's just my input on it, to be honest.
He's a competitor. I mean, I see him wanting to compete, but I think he's about the milk boxing for what it's worth.
Yeah,
he's definitely about to try and best to do his. So people in the ask a couple minutes ago when he was talking about Errol, they asked the last person that said they saw something in Errol, they lost 12 rounds to nothing.
I was shit. I don't know what he was. I wasn't in the ring to get in the ring with him or see Errol. You know, I ain't see nothing in Errol where I'll be like, hey Errol, hey, I'll fight you. I ain't see nothing like that. So I don't know what the hell Mikey was smoking when he seen something. That's crazy. Yeah, and he was putting his hand up like he won every fucking round. Hey, that boy got out the round. Did it? I was calling for mid. I thought I was like 5th to 7th round knockout is honestly what I thought I was gonna see, and it didn't happen. But I didn't expect nothing else other than a victory for Errol Spence that fight.
What's your take on Haney's skill set?
I like Haney. He's very technical. I like his style. I really like Devin Haney's style. He put them punches together very, very nice. His whole game, and I like exactly how he does it. Think about how he fought Gamboa. Obviously he did not Gamboa out, but he also ain't take no damage from Gamboa.
Wow.
That right there, and that's something. Obviously, I always let people know there's levels to the game. Everybody knows that. But for my first couple of fights, or my first fight, I should say, my first and my fourth fight, my first and my fourth fight, I was in the ring and literally my opponent glove didn't land on my face. Not with any force or authority to where it was a punch. It could have probably grazed at the end, but it wasn't anything where it was like any forceful. And that was something that's something I very much appreciate. So that was something I was able to pick up that I seen in Devin Haney fights. He's not in there getting touched that much, but he's putting a lot of damage on these opponents.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And it's funny that style is not appreciated. You know,
I appreciate that because that's what boxing is. It's about hitting and don't get hit. And I honestly will say before me, Mayweather was a big part for, it's more than just Mayweather, but Mayweather was a big part for me stepping in the ring. I'm a fan turned fighter. I can sit there and back and watch it. And then I got into the sport like, man, I'm about to do this at the age of 21. And I just stuck with it and just grinded out and really was training and taking it serious. So I appreciate that boxing style. Somebody who's like, okay, I can be that boxer, Obviously, people want to see that knockout and that fighting style, but I understand and I can appreciate that boxing. Some people will call it boring. I say, man, that's talent. That's a work of art. That's like watching the gymnastic figure skaters right there doing something. That's how beautiful it is to me, to be honest. I can sit there and appreciate it.
Now, it is something special when you can, a guy literally is coming in the ring to take your head off and he doesn't even land a punch of any significance. That's overly impressive. I thought the world of that performance. I just wanted a knockdown. You know what I mean? Like for marketing purposes. Like you know what I mean? Like you got to set a precedent. You got to set a line. Like, no, this dude can't cross. You know what I mean? Like in terms of fan appeal and stuff like that. That definitely would have made him way more marketable. So
for sure.
So Saturday night. What's the website again?
It's abbreviations for boxing. It's bxngtv.com. So that's the website. As soon as you click on there, you're gonna see the poster. It's gonna have you the links to get there. Like I said, it's $15. But it's at least 12 fights on the fight card and whatnot. So it's gonna be a fun night, man. It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm excited, man. I'm back in the ring. It's been a long time, man. It's the longest layoff ever. But we did everything right in training camp, so I ain't gotta have no reasons to be like, oh, I got ring rust or timing was off, man. We did everything we need to do in camp. So I'm ready to get in that ring and throw some bows.
Call in Sunday and let us know how you did.
For sure, man. For sure.
And but don't hesitate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Platform is yours. Don't ever hesitate. You know what I mean? And I don't care if you amateur, pro, 8-0, 30-0, 3-time champion. I don't give a fuck. Use this motherfucker up. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah. So and definitely, and I'm gonna also be having a stream. They got the professional stream set up. That's what the boxing TV is. So that's gonna be the professional stream. I think they got Willie Monroe Jr. He's gonna be commentary. Yep. So he's gonna be there commentating and stuff. And so it's gonna be nice, man. Man, it's beautiful, man. I'm just happy. I like how the poster artwork came out. They got us right there in the dead front center. Like I said, that was a big plus, like a good boost feeling. It's neutral grounds. It's not his promoter. It's not my promoter. So we coming in. Someone like basically like even playing field. In my mind, mentally, I'm coming in as B-side, even though I'm with a better record. But in my mind, I'm coming as a B-side, and I'm coming here to I don't want to win by a little bit. I need to make sure that they understand that I win. Whether he quit, whether the ref stop it, whether it's a knockout, either way it go, I'm coming to be victorious in this on the night of this fight.
My last one. How many pounds you got to lose in the morning?
I think actually I need to bring my scale with me. I'm about to go and get the test scale and whatnot. But I'm less than probably 4 pounds, less than 4 pounds. So okay. I'm feeling good. That's the best, beautiful part. It'll probably be honestly because I was only today. I woke up and I was only 6 pounds away. So I did a nice little light workout. So I knew I dropped a lot of weight. So at the absolute max, I should be at absolute max, maybe 3.5. That's absolute max. So I'm super excited to wake up and just be like, oh, okay, we got a pound and a half.
You're gonna lose a pound and a half tonight.
Sleeping
a pound and a half by sleeping.
Yeah, man. I actually, man, I'll wake up and I lose a good amount. So I'm like, my natural, I'm good. I'm happy. I say it's surprising. This is another fight where I need to, concentrate on my body, see how I feel. Because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be my last fight here at 126 or not. Just because I never truly did like the cutting weight thing. But it's not really draining. More so as mentally where I think, and I'd be like, damn, do I really want to cut this weight? But sometimes I'd be like, man, I want to, let me get a nice tall cup of water or something. And right now I got to stick away from that. But if I was if I was at 130, I wouldn't. It's not. I don't even have to get in the sauna for 130.
Wow.
So
wow.
I make sure I eat clean. Prior to joining my camp, eat clean. So everything is burning off a lot easier. And then technically it's really maybe like 3 pounds of water weight.
Yeah.
And I could do that the day of the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And I'm really, I'm still going to feel energetic. I still feel energetic now. I don't feel like I'm losing any muscle. I don't feel like I'm losing any advantage. So that's why I'm like, I don't have to make this my last one, but I could be a little bit more at ease in the mind, but still be sharp, still feel more powerful, even at 130. So we'll see where we at. The main thing, we got to go in there, get this job done, and make this fight happen right here.
Appreciate you, man. And what's your Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is all at Marlon So Icy Sims. So you can go ahead and check me on one, and you're gonna see a link to the next one. I appreciate y'all to follow me on all of them, as well as my YouTube, because I want to make sure I get my YouTube followers up. So then when I do a stream of a fight, I can go ahead and do it straight off my YouTube and things like that.
Right.
And instead of me doing it on one platform at a time, or trying to have multiple phones set up, and I want to have it set up at one direct spot where everybody can see it until we get to that point where my fights are main event on these televisions on whether Fox or ESPN and things like that. And then everybody could watch him by the masses. So once again, man, the social media is Marlon So Icy Sims, man. That's MarlinSoIcey. And I'm just doing my thing, man. I love this sport. I'm a fan of it. I'm a participant, and I just love it. And that's why I can do it with a smile on my face. And you know, we're not doing it for the money right now because the money ain't where it's at. So I do it because I know that if I do it right, the money gonna come later.
Right.
So that's my mindset of it right now. What I'm making now ain't gonna make or break me. And things like that. So
Well,
that's just me, man. I feel good, man.
You look good.
We real close, man. I feel good. I'm just like, that's why I'm still up, man. It's 12:48 here.
Yeah, it is.
But obviously, I just lost that hour coming from that Central Time, Minnesota. So I just came from that, and so actually the whole tomorrow's gonna be Saturday gonna be a phenomenal night. I'm gonna be in there representing Minnesota. Caleb Truax's gonna be in there representing Minnesota against Caleb Plant. That's I'm a root for him because we both Minnesotians. You feel me? But that is a fucking tall glass of water he got to drink that night.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be no easy work. He gonna have to go in there and out there and fight that dude because Caleb Plant ain't no. Caleb Plant ain't no. Caleb Plant ain't no. I'm just a champion. Caleb Plant got something. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm sure y'all already know.
It's in him.
So I'm rooting for Truax because I know him. That's somebody I can hit up like, hey, I know this person.
Yeah.
I want to see my people come up, but at the same time, do I think it's going to happen? No, and that's where I got to be honest with the sport and be honest with the game. I'm not going to sit there just because I know you. I'm going to say, I think how it's going to go, but it ain't out the fucking window for him to go. If Caleb Plant sleeping on this night or whatever, or and he can go in there, like he said, go out there and outfight him, not outbox him, outfight him.
Yeah,
and, I think he still has a more than a good enough chance to go out there and do what he got to do. He's been training hard, and I'm excited to see that fight. So, once I get done taking care of my business, picking up that victory there, I can go ahead and relax and watch Caleb Truax pick up his victory and, really just be riding that wave.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Caleb Plant arm will fall off Saturday morning.
Hell no, you gotta say Saturday night, like after the fourth round. Other than that, the fight ain't gonna happen. So you gotta be after them first four rounds. Then if that motherfucker throw something, it just fall off. Then we can be like, all right, well, Caleb Truax got this in the bag.
Yeah, that's the only way I see it.
Man, yeah.
Because Caleb Plant is a superhero, man. You know what I mean?
Man, that dude is dedicated, grinding hard.
That's what I like.
I like him. I like him. I like him.
I like about him.
You
understand? And lastly, I just saw, just to motivate you and inspire you more, just to let you. Errol Spence said he turned down a cash advance of $200,000 and bet on himself from Top Rank.
And that's what you got to do.
See what I'm saying? That's
at times. Yeah, you got to at times because you got to understand. Yeah, exactly. You got to understand that, and that's something that I always take into consideration at the same time because hearing all the stories and being in the boxing game, you can hear what happens when people sign up promoters and how they can go through and technically the promoter's supposed to work for us, and the way it comes down. If that promoter say, "Oh, we ain't got no fight for you right now," or you can take this crazy fight, or it's a whole bunch of that stuff, and that's something that I always go in there with my eyes open with, from what I'm hearing and everything, and so we not just gonna jump at, oh well, somebody come, hey, we got a 60,000 advance for you. You signed 10 years this way, that's 60. Come on, man, I'm way more smarter than that. That's not gonna, we're not gonna. 60,000 now, 60,000. Man, I could take and pass that little 60,000 advance on and possibly, within that next year or so, make more than that 60,000 in the fight, and things like that. As well as, I just hope that, with the training and, because a lot of people in this sport don't really, there's a lot of people that don't get to make it, So I just want to make sure that I'm using these platforms to get my name out there, get a good following, and continue to do what I got to do in and outside the ring to, really get to that point and make enough to where I can be like, hey, my family is straight, and things
Right,
like that.
right,
So,
right. Appreciate you coming in Saturday. Good luck at
man,
the.
I appreciate you for having me, and yeah, man, much love,
I'll
definitely.
clip this up. I'll clip this up and make it its own video too. So I
appreciate that.
coming in, man, and I appreciate. Thanks for coming in, man, and good luck. And we'll be
Man, I
watching.
appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm ready to go. And yeah, like I said, everybody go ahead and follow me on my social media, Marlon So Icy Sims. Man, y'all make sure you hit the like button and tell a friend to subscribe, man, because the whole LDBC, the whole movement. I got the LDBC patch on my shorts and everything. So
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah, man. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me show the
Yeah,
people who don't, if they don't see it.
yeah, that's dope.
Junior the Truth.
Yeah,
That's my guy right there.
you
That's my guy. So
yeah
I
you
got
just
him on the shorts, man.
you just
For
won us
sure,
over.
for sure.
You just won us over.
Yeah.
We winning.
So
Yeah.
y'all know exactly where I'm at, man. From the time I started,
Uh-huh.
just being down and so I support the whole movement, the whole everything,
That's dope.
and that shows it just right there, man. Y'all show me love, I'm gonna show the love back, and in any way I can. Somebody gonna be, oh, can we get an interview, man? Check me on the, one of the LDBC channels, man. It's a whole lot of stuff, man. Like I said, for me being a fan of the sport, I could talk all day on day and night just about the whole, because I love it, man. Like I said, I look at this game still as a, obviously I want to make it a career where it's a full career for me at
Right.
this moment. It's not I take it serious as a career. I'm all in, and at the same time, though, I look at it still as a sport. It's something that I love and something that I'm still enjoying. So at the same time, I'm having fun with it every time I'm out. It's not going to be, I'm gonna embrace it as if I'm at that main event spot or that top notch spots, because you never know how long you got. So I'm going to enjoy it, embrace it to the maximum. And that's the way I appreciate and go through life through all points, because that's how, that's how I live, man. I love to live and have fun and appreciate it. Wake up every day with a smile on my face and, understand and be so optimistic about the day.
Facts. Good
But
luck. Good
let
luck.
me,
We'll be locked
yeah,
in.
man.
We'll be locked in. We'll be locked in for
All
sure.
right. I appreciate it, man.
All the
Peace.
time. All the time. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
for
Good
sure.
luck. Yep, one, man. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope, man. That was fun. That was fun. 8-0, trying to be 9-0 Saturday night, man. Salute to the champ, right? Salute to the champ, man. Driving trucks, cutting weight. Who does that? Who does that? Driving truck. What's up, Isaiah Stover? Shakur fights the best of hitting and not getting hit. Shakur fights a hell of a fight. He fights. Yeah, he's gotten Shakur is pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? Shakur is pretty fucking good. Shit. Oh man, Marlon So Icy Sims is his name. So feel free to Google it, go to Instagram and all that, and support him. So where were we? We were talking about now it's all in, like, you know what I mean? Errol, Spence, Terrence Crawford. The phone lines are about to be open right now, because I know this is a highly opinionated subject, and this is a group think tank, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a group think tank. So I just think I heard Arum gave Bud stocks in Enron. Hey, they don't know nothing about Enron, man. You got to be 40. You got to be at least 40 to know what Enron is, man. What's up, man? What you got?
Yo, what it do, Fred?
Hey, I'm. You call it, man. You got the best hand. What's up?
Yeah, man. So look, this is my honest opinion.
Sure.
Errol, Spence, and Bud need to fight each other. Fuck Manny Pacquiao. Fuck that WBA belt. They need to just fight each other.
Yep.
Like, they're not going to be undisputed champion, because clearly Manny Pacquiao ducked. He's clearly looking for a cash out fight. He clearly doesn't want to fight the best. So the way I think is, like, they need to just get it done behind, like, closed doors, do something, and just make this fight happen. Because now is the perfect opportunity for them to fight each other. Like, they shouldn't take no other fights but accept each other. they should learn from the Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather fight for 5 years too late. They could have made that a trilogy if they really wanted to. You agree?
Man, I'm telling y'all right now that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather years from now is going to regret that they left $700 million on the table. They're going to regret. That fight does 4 million pay-per-views in 2010, 2007, 2013, 2016, 2020. Whenever I'm talking about, 2020 is a little too late, but you guys get my point. That's, man.
He dropped the ball on that shit.
They left $700 million on the table, man. $700 million. All they had to do was fight 3 times. And Floyd could have played the fool and kept it close, you know. I think Floyd is that good. Floyd is that good where he could have made it 8-4 the first fight, you know what I mean? 8-4 the second fight, you know what I mean? And then wipe him out in the third fight. You know?
Nah, I don't think it's like that. Now, Manny Pacquiao would have definitely got him. He would have definitely won the first fight, and then maybe Floyd won the second fight, third fight. But
either way, I've never seen Floyd lose, so I can't even say. You know what I mean? Like, I've never even seen a close Floyd fight. Be honest, I've seen competitive fights, but I ain't seen. You know, I ain't never seen Floyd in a close fight.
Yeah, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'm with it.
Yeah, but yeah, man. But I think Bud should just take the 40% right now, especially because with everything that you was describing, like the promotion and what was you saying? I forgot.
Did you know Little Richard? Did you know Little Richard was an amateur boxer? That was a good one. My grandma used to babysit Little Richard. How funny is that? Anyways, continue.
Yeah, but I think Bud should take the 40%. I think he should take the 40%, and if he wins the first fight, get 50%. I mean, he get
flips.
more.
He get more. Mm-hmm. But they better. I'm just, man. I just hope and pray they don't miss this boat, man. Because Crawford's not going to be able to convince us at 36 years old he can fight him he can fight Errol at 32 in a rematch. How you going to convince the public of that? You're too old, man. You're too old.
Yeah, and with this shit he was saying, like he go in the Hall of Fame. Like, I mean, yeah, you go in the Hall of Fame, but you're gonna have an asterisk on your career. Like, you never fought Errol Spence. Like that. Whenever somebody brings up Bud Crawford's career, it's gonna always be Errol Spence. That's just what it's gonna be because you didn't get that legacy fight.
Yeah, tell Terrence Crawford Mitch Richmond is a Hall of Famer.
Who was that?
Oh, damn! So that even proves my point. He led the NBA in scoring. I think the 2 years that Jordan retired. I think, you know, he was an absolute terror for the Sacramento Kings. Absolutely. I love Mitch Richmond, but I'm saying in terms of like Mitch Richmond walking down the street, you know,
nobody would recognize him.
Some people will. I mean, because he was an absolute all-star. He was an absolute stud. But I'm just saying in terms of like the history, you know, Clyde Drexler got the he got the spin-off Michael Jordan appeal, you know. So it's just what I'm saying. No, Mitch Richmond was the second best guard in the NBA for years. David Robinson, like no one ever mentions David Robinson as a top center. It's like he's a Hall of Famer. Someone just mentioned in the chat. Yeah, he scored 71 on the Clippers that night. I was at that game, I think. Won the scoring title against the Clippers, the last game of the season. You know, I had tickets to the game. I didn't go. That's what it was. And at the sports arena. So you know, it's
motherfuckers need to fight. Honestly, like shit. I think, and honestly, I think the fight is at least worth like quarantine. Like, well, with the pandemic and shit, I think it's at least worth like 30 million with the
30 million. Pandemic. So 30 million, 6, 4, 12, 18 and 12. 60-40.
Yeah, I think. See me, I think the minimum is. Yeah, I think it's at least worth 30 million. That's my opinion. That's just me. Mm-hmm. But I could be wrong. You know, it could definitely be worth a lot more. But that's what I think it is worth. But I mean, that's all I have.
No, you could get more. I'm talking about just the guarantees. I'm just talking the I'm just talking the guarantees, like, you know, because they obviously gonna make more than their guarantees for sure, because the fans gonna buy that fight heavy.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. They gonna make life changing money. I don't know.
Oh, definitely, and that's what I don't want them to miss, the life changing money, because you're gonna sit around and wait for Manny Pacquiao the same way I would tell Caleb Plant, don't sit and wait for Canelo. What are you doing waiting for? He ain't fought an American and God knows how long. I'm not sitting waiting for him. You know what I mean? If I'm Caleb, no, I'm going to get the next best fight. I'm not waiting for Canelo, you know. So
and what do you think? I mean, I know that's David Benavidez, but I mean, do you think it's really worth as much as as big as it would have been if David Benavidez hadn't lost his belt on the scale?
No, he lost the court of public opinion a little bit. You know what I mean? He lost the court of public opinion a little bit, and he'll be. And I'm not. And guess what? I don't have to answer for him, because guess where he's gonna be Saturday night? Yeah, so I ain't got to answer for him. You ask him that question, and I'll ask him the question, and there we have it. Or DB ask him the question. You know, so he'll answer that for himself. We only 48 hours away from having him in here, and I'm, you know, so that's my take on it. And feel free to ask him. He's very like much an open book. In an interview, David Benavidez, that I've interviewed him, very much an open book.
Yeah, so, Mike on Mike
I saw that. I saw that. Shout out to Mike on Sports today. I saw that with Jose Benavidez. I actually liked that video. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. And his dad was pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah, he cool, huh? He cool. He had his likability was pretty high in that interview. For sure it was. Damn right it was. I actually enjoyed it. You know, it was kind of refreshing. You know what side of the fence he on? He said, I'm rooting for Jose Ramirez because that's my Mexican brother. You know, shit. What more can you ask for? You know, so yeah, it was a cool interview.
Yeah, but I'm back in the chat, Fred. I
appreciate you. Big Dog Willie. Did you know Grace Jones choked out Eddie Murphy on that date? Hey, was it on that date? Was it on the date? Hey, if it was one belt per division, be top 5 at 147. If it was one belt per division, be top 5. Oh, be top 5. I got it now. I got it. Yeah. Oh, I missed that one. Where'd you go, Deke? This super chat is dedicated to our brother Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wild, the Bomb Squad for Life, the Barbershop. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. You know, if it was one belt, Bud wouldn't be close. Bud wouldn't be close, huh? Wow. I think Bud is right there. I think I have him 4th on my pound for pound list. I think I have him 4th. I actually have Manny right now. I have Manny Pacquiao ahead of him, you know, but you know, what do I know? You know, Bud will be forgotten if he doesn't fight Spence. Yeah. And honestly, if I had Errol Spence ear, I would tell him the same thing too. You're the most likable guy out of this. People gonna love you and admire you. You got the whole city and state behind you. But people gonna ask you, just think, hey, Errol Spence, can I get an autograph? Hey, Errol, man, you're my favorite fighter in the whole wide world, man. Hey, can you make this to my son or to my daughter? You know, and as he signed, he said, Errol, man, what happened, man? Why you never fought Terrence Crawford? He gonna get asked that the rest of his career, and it's gonna annoy the shit out of him. Guaranteed. The only difference is they're gonna ask Errol with the smile, and no one's gonna ask Terrence Crawford because he's obviously not as popular. He's not as popular as an Errol Spence, I would say. But I can almost guarantee you that people gonna be like, you know, Errol is still likability is still gonna be high. He gonna have that Obama. He gonna have that Obama Teflon on him. You know, I think he has that kind of like. He has that kind of presence, you know, like Terrence Crawford has like that Darth Vader presence, you know, not in a condescending way, but he gives off at like that like I want to seek and destroy type of, you know. Earl kind of smiles a lot more. But if y'all understand what I'm saying, ask Riddick Bowe how that feel. Yeah, ask Riddick Bowe. And you know, I was thinking that as I was saying that, ask Riddick Bowe. You know, hey, Floyd, hey. What up, Reg? We need some music, man.
So, all you scared?
I just need to hear a bass line real quick. What's up, Reg? What you got for us?
Man, I just want to say this shit about Bud. Talk about this Hall of Fame. Listen, Bud,
don't nobody give 2 or 3 or even 1 shit.
I was gonna
about
say that
boxing Hall of Fame.
Man, I'm sorry to cut you off, man. I was thinking the same thing when that nigga wrote that shit. I don't give a fuck about the Hall of Fame, nigga. I wanna see you fight Errol. I was thinking the same thing. Continue.
Right. Nobody gives 2 shits about this Hall of Fame. We don't care Rocky in it. People don't even care if Muhammad Ali in it. What we do care, not even that we care, what they have earned and people honored is the fact that they fought the fights we wanted to see. They put on the performances we wanted to see, and they have left a lasting memory based on what they've done in that ring. Now, to talk about walking away, when it comes to what Terrence Crawford has done inside the ring, he has accomplished. But is there any fight that has occurred in his path to what he is right now that is memorable? No. People don't want to go through replays and resets into the career of Terrence Crawford. You're just going to look over something and be like, oh, man, this was such a great dude. The most you're going to get out of it is probably going back to watching his Gamboa fight. His Pastor fight was cool. Other than that, you'll fall asleep watching that shit. It'd be like watching Lifetime, trying to watch it with your chick, thinking you're going to hit her. And you pass out on it. But
that's facts. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Niggas watching Lifetime movies trying to get some pussy. Oh man, watching that motherfucking. I remember that. You know what movie remind me of that shit, man? I'm telling on myself. But that Halle Berry movie, Baps and shit. You know what I
mean? Well, but watch the stupidest shit.
Niggas go to church for some pussy.
I done watched the whack ass Hannibal Lecter movie trying to get. Well, I did get the cooch, but watching that shit like I'm enjoying it. It's not fuck over my cooch, but Bud has to. You have to wake up to reality, homie, and that's just the true gist of this whole boxing situation. You must wake up. Nobody gives a single fuck about the Hall of Fame. Not these sports writers. And is there even money that these fools get for being in the Hall of Fame? There's nothing that comes from that shit. So you're going to leave all this money on the goddamn table to talk about you going into the Hall of Fame to not receive 1 monthly check? You're a goddamn fool, and your brain is poisoned. They may need to check the water down there in Nebraska where this dude is drinking this shit at because something ain't right in his mind. But get your functions in life fucking right. Take the fucking 40%. Get in the ring and fight this dude.
Man, Red, you're preaching to the choir. If I can get Terrence Crawford after we fight, he's gonna get mad at me and he's gonna want to fight me. But after we get done fighting, I would say, listen, nigga, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. 40% is fair. And I don't, and you can even agree or disagree with me. Above all of that, even if you disagree with it, I'm gonna leave the room. Errol Spence is on the other side of that door. Y'all niggas work that out. And don't leave until you have a deal done. Don't leave. Don't leave, because if you leave, guess who you got to talk to after you leave? Errol got to talk to Al Heyman, and Terrence got to talk to Bob Arum. And guess what? Now their self-interests are involved. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, y'all make the deal and y'all say, Al and Bob, y'all come together. This is what we agreed upon, and this is how we're going to do it. Now, y'all go back to your respective networks and give us what we want. Give us what we want. That's it. It's really it's not that simple. The steps, I mean, the module is easy, but getting there is hard. Because Al Heyman got to worry about, like, man, I got to maybe I got to pull from this budget to maybe compromise to do this budget. Bob Arum is like, maybe I got to take money from this budget. No, this is what we agreed upon. We're showing strength. We're showing strength right now. This is what we want. Give it to us. Canelo is doing it. Canelo got to fight in 80-something days, y'all. 60-something days, whatever it is. December. In 60 days, Canelo will be fighting 2 fights, getting $20 million each. So don't sit here and tell me that the fighters can't dictate who he is and who he is to the sport of boxing. Canelo cannot fight nobody in boxing that can generate what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford can generate. Nothing. Who can Canelo fight today that can generate what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford?
Errol Spence.
Oh, Errol Spence. Yeah, Errol Spence. Yeah. Facts. Errol Spence. Point taken. Point made. You get what I'm saying? So if he can say, listen, DAZN, y'all want me? Y'all want me? Y'all got to give me these 2 strawberries real quick. Trago can't generate because Trago sold out a 6,000 person arena and Errol Spence sold out a 50,000 arena. So there's levels to it. I respect them what they did down in Houston, but that big stadium in Dallas is much bigger, So I'm saying, I forgot what I was saying, but continue.
But no, but back into it. But this dude Terrence, man, come on, bro. I rocks with both of y'all. I don't bash you. I don't do none of that shit. I don't bash really no fighters in here unless there's some cheating shit going on, because I respect what y'all do. But dude, because I know they listening here, that's why I talk direct. But you must make some concessions. 40% is not robbing you. It's not cheating you. It's not undercutting, cutting you. It's not underpaying. It ain't none of that. It is a fair assessment of what you're worth being paid for this fight. And also, this is a torch passing fight. You go in here, you feel you better, take your 40%. They gonna go right back to the renegotiation table because they want another shot at trying to get that title back. Bam, tables and flip, and that's the way you pay it. The Hall of Fame talk, shove that shit in the nearest trash can that you stand by.
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck about no Hall of Fames.
Right.
I think the most prestigious Hall of Fame is probably the NBA, but don't nobody give a shit. Don't nobody say, oh, Jordan's the greatest because he's in the Hall of Fame. No, we talk about what they fucking have done against the competition. I have never heard anyone hold any conversation related to sports and sports athletes about, oh, yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame and he's a first ballot Hall of Fame. We don't do none of that shit. So, Terrence, wake up from the shit that you talking, dude. Either get with it or get out the sport. You talking retirement, get out the fucking sport and see how fast you become forgotten. You'll be kicking your ass. Your sisters will probably be kicking your ass because you're wasting. Either you're afraid of this dude, to be honest, and you really don't want to do it. And that's just really what it boils down to. I mean, but that's all I got for it. Oh, but shit, that GameStop shit. When people talk about how you can't affect change.
I got a video coming on that shit. Talk about it, Ray. I got a video coming on that shit. Go.
This is what I be talking about with folks about how you can affect change. Oh, the system against us. Well, the system has been against every average motherfucker. These dudes have found a way to organize. And I hear Serena Williams' husband is behind that app they've been doing on Reddit and shit. But these regular, everyday people create a forum to meet up, come up and strategize against these large billion-dollar hedge fund companies to effectively shake the damn market up. And not steal, but F these fools and their way of manipulating the market and costing these dudes within a few days $2 billion. That's the way you do shit.
Damn, Red, we've been on the same page tonight, man. That's amazing, man. You must have voted for Trump.
I did, man. That's the homie, man. I tried to root and all that shit. Kick the dog.
You dead ass right. I went to my neighbor's house today, right? Because me, Lincoln, and me and the family went for a walk today, right? And so we're walking, and I was like, let me go by my neighbor's house, and she was asking me about stock because everybody know my neighborhood, like I because we know, you run and walk down the block, they know I play with stocks and shit. And I was telling them that's group economics. That what group economics is. That's finding the cheat code in Contra. That's what that was yesterday or 2 days ago. Everybody got rich today overnight. Everybody. My boy Tyron Brown made $40,000 yesterday, dog. 40. He woke up and said, I couldn't believe this shit. He made 40 stacks, man. 40 stacks.
Yep.
So that's that's the key. Group economics, man. Group economics, man. It's the key. It's the key.
Yeah, they F them billionaires on Wall Street is pissed, and that's the way you do it. So salute to you young, intelligent mother effers out there who strategized and came up with that plot, because they picking and choosing what companies make it and what companies fail is out here in this market. And they was doing the same thing, because I know when I was going through school, it was a hot thing about, because my teacher was in economics, so this is when I'd take economics and shit. And his thing was talking about how these hedge fund people were valuing what Facebook will become. They seen so much value in Facebook and looking at it as $1 trillion company. And the potential is still there for it to be $1 trillion company. But these hedge fund people are the ones who are out here trying to pick and choose what companies make it and what companies fail. They manipulate the market. They add all the speculation and shit. That's why I pull back from even touching with the market because of this. But these young kids,
I salute them.
Blew it off the park.
I salute them. I salute them. And the dumb people that said, I'm going to wait till it go higher. What are you talking about? They would cheat. That was a cheat code yesterday. That was a cheat code. Y'all
right.
missed. That
was like $10 or some shit.
Yeah.
Now it's 300.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. So, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I'm
hogging up the line.
Oh, no, that's love. Man. I'm glad you called and we finally agreed on something. It won't last long though. All right. Peace.
We always agree on we just don't agree on the homie Trump.
Peace, man. Thanks, Reg. All right. Well, Mike Weary the Great, man. Bud mad because Bob gets 50% of and he gets 40. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Feel free to ask him. Did you know Mr. T was smashing it? Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor. That was like his fifth. Elizabeth Taylor. That was Mr. T was Miss Elizabeth's 19th husband, I think. Yeah, I know she got married quite a bit. All over the news here too. Yeah, it is. Oh man, they hacked that shit and they did it legally. Oh man, they hacked that shit and I love it. GameStop already came down. Yeah, hell yeah. They can't hold that. They pulling their money out. But the market got a hold. You know why the market got a hold? These investors are literally holding the dam like this. Holding the dam like this. Like, God, please don't crash. I got my money in there. I got $2.3 million in it. Please hold. Please hold. And they got stocks and bonds in that motherfucker too. Bonds too. So, you know, and people that do it every day that, you know what I mean? That, you know, they do it all the day. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. But if you sell it. If you can sell it, sell it. Get off of it. It ain't gonna do it again. You know what I mean? You just got to find a way to get in that Reddit team. You know what I mean? You won't find a way to be a part of them, you know, and if you do it, ride the wave because they got the cheat sheet. I read it wrong, my bus. Let's see if I can find it again. Bud mad because Bob gets 50 of his 40%. Oh, gotcha. Now that's better, right? I mean, he worked out what he need to work out. You know, I'm just saying take the money. That's the agreement he came up with. I don't give a fuck what's on. I'm just saying tell that nigga to make the fight. And I would hope that Errol has the end goal in his mind, you know, because at the end of the day, it gets competitive and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, feel free to call in. It gets competitive. I ain't giving that nigga no money. I ain't giving that nigga shit. You know what I mean? We all niggas at the end of the day. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. But shit, you gotta make 147. Both them niggas gotta make 147. Might as well be for $20 million. And actually, someone from PBC sent me a text and was like, that fight is the guarantees is somewhere around $15 million. So, you know, they just sent it to me about 10 minutes ago. So they say the guarantees is about $15 million. And I guess they negotiate their upside, you know, Errol getting 9, Terrence getting 6, you know, somewhere in there, you know, so that's what they sent me. And that's what I heard. So that sounds fair. So that means they walk away with 20 and 15. That sounds about right. Terrence walks away with 15 million. Errol walks away with 20. And if the fight is in Dallas, dog, tell Terrence Crawford to shut up. If the fight is in Dallas, you got to concede. Listen, if the fight is in Dallas, you got to concede anyway, Terrence. You got to concede. No matter what you say, you got to concede to the home team. So, you know, not unless you can have it in Nebraska. But what's the population in Nebraska? The population in Nebraska is I would agree that there we go. Errol definitely has more options. What's up, 202?
What's up, Fred? You know what time it is. What's up?
Fuck, man. What?
You already know what time it is. One time.
I know.
One time. Look, how many times we gotta tell y'all?
One time. How about you just call one time? Be like Keith Thurman and do everything one time.
No, we gotta keep doing it more than that. Just one. But look, listen. You know what time it is, Fred. Y'all know what time it is. Enough is enough. How much abuse as we as boxing fans is going to take? How much? We keep begging and scratching and clawing for the fight that we all want. We don't get it. Mm-hmm. We want to see Spence versus Crawford, but they're not going to give it to us. It's like going to your favorite burger shop and they got the new biggest special, the big burger, the good burger, the great classic burger. And guess what? You can't get it. They won't give it to you. They just give you that half-cooked, half-ass burger. And y'all keep eating it. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. That is the best fight in boxing. Two clean fighters. They're clean fighters. Thurman's clean. Spence is clean. Spence is a unified champion. Thurman was a unified champion. Both guys are, well, Spence is number one. Thurman is number one. Come on now, y'all. Let's stop talking about Crawford. Let's stop it. Talking about Crawford, the corn husker. Why we keep talking about this corny ass nigga? Why? I look, his uncle Bernie. If y'all know who he is, that's the guy that went off on Champ's side and told him fuck him. Uncle Bernie, he got his own YouTube page, and I went there on his live stream and told him and asked him and told him at the same time, tell Bud to buy out his contract and come to PBC or do a one fight deal.
Just be a free agent. Reggie Owens. Exactly. Reggie Owens want me to tell you, Keith injury time Thurman. Keith injury time. Yeah. But Reggie, man, you'll watch Thurman though. So yeah, it's cool. You'll watch him whether it's injured time or lunchtime, punchline, crunch time. It doesn't matter. You're gonna still watch him. But anyway, yeah, I agree. Like we all agree. He's free agent. Do that. He needs to get rid of Bomac as his manager. We all know that. He needs to get rid of him, demote him, sack him, keep him as your trainer or whatever. And that's it. Because he keeps making bad decisions at this point. And he doesn't seem like he knows what the hell he's doing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You take Kilbrook and Kavalauskas, whatever, over Sean Porter and Keith Thurman? Dude, you failed as a manager. Get the fuck out of here. You're not a manager. What are you doing? Like, come on now. We want the best versus the best. And Bud Crawford is constantly denying us that chance, that privilege to see his skills at work against the best. He's had opportunities. There are guys out here who don't get opportunities. What are we doing? Why do we keep talking about Crawford? Let's stop talking about him. He doesn't even like doing interviews. Didn't Bob say this guy doesn't like doing interviews? Neither does Keith. Neither does Keith. He stood up the boxing voice. So I was waiting on that interview. I was waiting on that interview too. Shout out to the boxing voice.
Keith do more interviews and promoting than Crawford. That's for sure.
True.
Let's be honest about that one. But this dude literally disrespect. He did everything but called you the N-word. Everything. And you still with him. I told this dude, Uncle Bernie, his Uncle Bernie, tell that man to buy his contract. And he keeps talking about some, oh, Bob, he's just, he's one of them old people that you see that just yells at the cloud. I'm like, dude, Bob ain't that senile. He ain't that senile. He knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Stop the cut. Look, he's Crawford in 2021.
All right, nigga, hurry up, nigga.
He's been exposed.
Okay.
Look, no, listen.
Well, hurry up.
You've had people on here who talk themselves in a circle. Now, listen. This dude, how much longer y'all gonna keep promoting this Spence Crawford shit, man? He won't take the 60-40. But guess who will take the 60-40? Guess who will? Keith one-time Thurman. We want the 60-40. We want the 70-30. We'll take the 80-20. We'll take the 80-20. Pay-per-view.
Okay, well, tell
Unified champion versus former unified champion. That fight sells more than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know that. You know that, Fred.
All right, get off the line. Peace.
No, listen.
No, nigga. No, every call is rhetorical.
You think it's gonna sell?
I'll tell you after you hang up.
All right? Well, let's see. How much?
I'll tell you after you hang up.
All right, like I said, promote that fight. Spence versus Thurman. We want that fight. We don't want to see Spence Crawford.
Peace, nigga. Hey, what up, Terrence Bailey, man? Whatever Bud did with Bob ain't got nothing to do with Errol Spence. You're absolutely right. Bud ain't doing the pay-per-view. Bud ain't doing the pay-per-view numbers that EJ's doing. So he ain't got a leg to stand on. Yeah, for 50-50. I mean, let's just, damn, man. Just make, y'all gonna be, hey, all right. We did it before last year with Gary Russell and Devin Haney. Them niggas took it personal and shit, right? Them niggas took it personal. Oh, you send me a bad contract. Oh, he don't want the fight. My son is the champion. Okay. Now let's see who you gonna fight this year. Let's see who you gonna fight. No, you're not gonna gain any ground. Even if Devin fights Fortuna, I think it's a good fight. I think it stamps him as maybe credible opponent, but it doesn't put him in a different tax bracket, you know. To the boxing purist fans, like, oh, now he beat Fortuna. That's a credible opponent, but it don't change his trajectory in terms of fan appeal, you know. But I thought that Gary Russell fight definitely would have did it for Gary Russell. And I think both of them would have walked out a winner, right? Big Dog Willie, Frank Sinatra invented the flat top. No, I thought that was Sammy Davis Jr. You know, you had the wrong guy in the rack pack. Maybe you're colorblind. I don't know. What's up, Dre's finest? What's up, Fred DB? What it do? Salute, fam. You staying up with us tonight on the East Coast? I appreciate that. Calm it down. And don't forget, man, to hit the fundraiser, man. Put a cup of coffee in there, man. We want to have our award show. So make sure y'all do that. We are $2,900 away from having this award show. I think we can handle that, you know. So yeah, man. Called the man. Oh, here's what I want to show y'all. Man. Because the fight has to be in Dallas, right? State of the art arena, fan appeal. There's no way we can have that fight in Nebraska. But just so you see what you're pulling from. I want y'all to see what he's pulling from. 1.95 million people. He's pulling from 2 million people. Y'all always ask, why is all the fights in LA and New York? Y'all always ask that, right? Why is all the fights in LA and New York? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys why all the fights is always in LA and New York. Simple answer. Population, niggas. Population. That's why all the fights are always in LA and New York, you know, or drive away from LA and New York, you know. So here's another one. Let me show you Texas population. 29 million. 2 million versus 29 million. That's what Errol is pulling from. Errol is pulling from 29 million people. Bud Crawford is pulling from 2 million people. Simple answer. So the fight has to be in Dallas, state of the art arena. You know, it's no matter the weather, the fight is going to happen. Cornhusker Arena, it can't happen in the wintertime. You know, stadium has to be closed. It could it could rain. So does the Dallas Cowboys Stadium close? I don't know. Y'all correct me. But let's hope that it doesn't. So that's just so you guys understand what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? So population, you know what I mean, makes a big difference. You know, that's why the fight's always in LA and New York. And go to the GoFundMe. Y'all want to beam in? Where H Money at, man? He beamed in earlier but left. You know what I mean? Here you go, H. You know. And the call in. Yeah, why y'all niggas not calling in? Is the phone lines not working? Yeah, it is. But yeah, it does has a retractable roof. Well, there it is. I don't think Cornhusker Stadium has a retractable roof. So, and I don't think Dallas. Well, Dallas may travel, but you don't want to. But I think you're going to get more Dallas fans. So you might as well have the Nebraskans. I mean, the Cornhuskerans or the Malcolm Xerans or the, you know what I mean? You have them calling. Nah. You know what? I might be in the mood for it. Are y'all in the mood for somebody to call me a nigga? Are y'all in the mood? Somebody to call me a nigga? All right, Kat, you want to call me a nigga, man? Go ahead, call me a nigga. Go ahead.
Barbershop?
Yeah, what's up? Call me a nigga. Go ahead.
You a cool man.
So yeah, man. But yeah. So at the end of the day, that's why the fight's gonna happen in Dallas. And that's just the reality of this beast. So so that's where we're at, man. So y'all got to start getting a hold of Terrence Crawford, because I hate to say, I don't want to come off as biased. I just want to shake that nigga and be like, nigga, you gonna make 147 pounds to fight the 15th ranked welterweight because you're arguing over $2 million? These niggas are arguing over $2 million. The guy from PBC said Errol gets 9 guaranteed, Spence gets 6. You gonna let $3 million get in between you making $40 million? I'm sorry, I'm not doing that, because if I'll fight you once, I'll fight you 3 times for money. That is, on the street, nigga. If you fight a dude once and you beat your ass, you definitely want to see that nigga again. But in boxing, if I fight you once, I'll fight you a second time. You know what I mean? It's just where I'm at with it, man. It's just where I'm at with it. So what's up, Kyle? What you got, big
man? What's going on, Fred?
Man, what's popping?
We have to run away from the kids real quick, man. Come holler at you real fast.
And yeah, I'm glad you got a new phone, man. It's popping.
Something else will pop up. So what's going on, Big Fred, man? Hey, I really enjoyed that interview you did with Nate Parker yesterday, man.
Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great? DB great?
Hey, I didn't get the bell, man. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but I got it late, so I just had to watch it late.
I appreciate you watching it.
Yeah, I was in the chat last night.
Yeah,
I didn't call in, but I was in the chat heavy. Hey, man, I need my wrench, man. What was going on, player?
Okay, got you.
But hey, man, keep your foot on these niggas' necks, man. I gotta get back to these kids, man. I'm off tomorrow, so they up all night tonight.
Okay, gotcha.
They were going to sleep early because I've been working all 16, so I gotta run around with them and let them stay up a little bit longer than normal. So I'm gonna get with you tomorrow, man. I need to take it easy, man. Enjoy y'all week.
Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you tapping in.
All right.
And don't forget Saturday for that. Hang up, nigga. I don't want you on the phone. Hey, so Saturday we got David Benavidez coming in, and next week is Super Bowl week. So we got speaking of Dallas, y'all gonna be happy. We got Everson Walls coming in, all pro corner from the Dallas Cowboys. He'll be in. We have Lincoln Kennedy. He doesn't know yet, so don't give it away. Y'all already know. Y'all can put 2 and 2 together if y'all been fucking with me. Lincoln Kennedy will be in here. The all pro offensive lineman, the second greatest offensive lineman in the history of college football. That we did the poll. Remember we did that? We said number 1 was Orlando Pace, number 2 was Lincoln Kennedy. We have Desmond Bishop coming in. We got Desmond Bishop coming in. That should be pretty dope. Super Bowl champion, and a partner of the barbershop, man. He'll be in here Thursday. And then we got Dominic Byrd, the tight end from USC and the Arizona Cardinals, coming in. So we rocking out for the Super Bowl week. Because I know what's up, Terrence Bailey. TB, I ain't never known you to be quiet. I guess that nigga ain't ready yet. So we'll do it like that. So feel free to call in. I'll have him. We'll beam him in a second. Your connection ain't working. So next week we doing football. We lead into the Super Bowl. Obviously we'll talk boxing and all that shit. But I just think it'll be cool to have a theme. Have a theme week. So we doing Super Bowl week. We lead into the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And we'll have fun. Yeah, Dominic Byrd was a hell of a tight end at USC. Hell of a tight end. So yeah, his youngest son is balling. Brian McKinney is up there too. Yeah, Brian McKinney Florida State or Florida? Is he out of Florida State, Brian McKinney? I think so. Somewhere in there. What's up, 402?
What up with the gangster Fred?
Hey, what's up, man? What you got?
Nah, shit. Nah, shit, man. Chilling, man. Just call in and show you some love, fam.
Oh, that's love. You and Kyle. I appreciate you and Kyle tapping in. Miami. Thank you, Reg.
Man,
I knew it was down there.
Cause I'm done talking about Bud and Errol, man. I'm done with it.
It is. It's getting exhausting.
Fuck both of them.
It's getting exhausting, right?
Yeah, I'm done with it. Them niggas ain't gonna fight. So, oh well. Fuck it. But keep doing what you doing, bro, man. Keep grinding, famo.
All right, peace.
Already.
All right, one. So here's the catch about LeVar Ball. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. One of my good friends has LeVar Ball's phone number, right? And the nigga won't give me the number. I'm like, nigga. And I'm not the guy to say, nigga, how many times have I been down for you? Man, if I give you his number, he gonna know where he got it from. I said, no, he ain't, nigga. Cut it out. Cut it out. Thanks, Miami. Thanks, Boo Bud. No, man, I might cut the shit out. Give me his number. So I've been talking to him for about 2 months now. Give me his goddamn number. And he won't give it to me, but we gonna get it. We gonna get LeVar in here. What's up, TB? What you got?
Man, not much, man. I just come in, man, to say what's up, man. What's up to the chat and everybody, man. I don't think I've been here all week, or most of the week. And I just want to say on that subject of Bud and EJ, whatever Bud got going on with Bob, that ain't got nothing to do with EJ, man. If Bob losing money on EJ, I mean on Crawford, it ain't got a damn thing to do with Spence. Crawford ain't selling out, you know what I'm saying, nothing except if it's in his own hometown. You know what I'm saying, he not pulling money abroad. You know what I'm saying, outside of, remember what movie was that with Omar Epps and Queen Latifah when he was a DJ and she was like, oh, you local.
They'll put it in the chat.
It was it? No, it was Juice.
Juice. Yep.
It was Juice. It was he was a aspiring DJ, and they kept calling him local. You know what I'm saying? He was a good he was a good DJ, but they kept calling him local. That's Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, but he sells out local. You take him out of his neighborhood, and he's not selling. But you can take EJ to New York, and he will sell. You can take him to Atlanta, and he will sell. You can take him to LA, and he will sell. Why? How do you know? Because of his pay-per-view numbers. Terrence Crawford, not so much. So why should Terrence Crawford be eating off of EJ's plate? 60-40 is generous. It's more than what he's ever made. So all of that, you know what I'm saying? So all of that other stuff is just bravado. Get in there and fight. If you're going to if you're pound for pound, as they say you are, then get in there and prove it. Talk with your hands and not with your ego. And then you can start talking that money talk after this fight. Because up till now, I heard somebody say earlier that he said that he's already pound for pound. Judging by honest talk, judging by his record of opponents, judging by his record of opponents, he is not. No. He said he's already Hall of Fame. Judging by his record of opponents, he is not Hall of Fame because his record of opponents is weak. So he has not reached that level of opponents in order to claim that he's Hall of Fame. You can't just say I was undisputed with a weak record of opponents in order to get that to say that I'm Hall of Fame. That 140 class was weak at the time. You beat Ndongo for undisputed. If Ndongo gets a rematch, and this is no slight, because Tay Jones is a good fighter. If Ndongo gets a rematch with Tay Jones is going to beat Ndongo. And Tay Jones is a very, very good fighter. But if he gets a rematch with Ndongo, he will beat Ndongo. This is the guy that you beat for undisputed. So I really don't want to hear what you're saying about your claims to Hall of Fame and the 140 class. It was a weak class. And you ain't fought nobody of note at 147. Mean Machine, man, get out of here. Stop. You embarrassing yourself with this 140 stuff, and then you want to give you stand by, like Blue Blood said, and like Sean Porter said, you want to offer Sean Porter and Bob Arum wants to offer Sean Porter and Keith Thurman $1 million with money on the back end. It's not guaranteed, and then you don't say nothing about offering them chump change when you've been offered, when you claim that you're offered chump change to fight Thurman. Spence, but you offering these guys who are viable candidates for a fight against you, and you're not saying nothing about them being offered chump change against you, but you're going to say something about being offered what you call chump change, which is the biggest payday against Spence. The hypocrisy in all this is pure BS. And you think that you're a Hall of Fame, a candidate right now, and you ain't fought nobody. Nobody. You have a trumped up record. You skated through the ranks. Skated. I'm just saying. You've been skating. The whole time you've been skating. Anybody questioning your skills, we're questioning your opponents. And you've been touched up by them opponents. If we put Terrence Crawford next to Kell Brook post-fight and you didn't know who won, who would you think had won that fight? Who would you think won that fight?
You talking to the chat or you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Well, Terrence had a bad eye.
Yeah. Who do you think won that fight? Had you not already know who won? If you put Terrence Crawford next to Kell Brook post fight, who would you think it would have won? Who would you have thought won that fight?
Definitely Kell looked better physically, facial wise.
That's what I'm saying. And you think that anybody thinks that Terrence Crawford is going to beat Errol Spence? They say, well, he's a switch hitter. Okay, but he's fighting Errol Spence, who's fought both. It was like, he's got great footwork. Okay, well, Errol Spence has shown that footwork against Mikey Garcia and everybody else. He's got this. Okay, well, we've also seen the fact that he can be hurt and he can be knocked down. If he can be hurt, he can be knocked down. He can be knocked out. Have we seen that against Errol Spence? No. Have we seen anybody pressure Terrence Crawford for 12 rounds? No. Have we seen anybody keep their foot in his ass for 12 rounds? No. Have we seen him fight a quality 47-pounder? No. Have we seen him fight a respectable fighter? No. That's all I got.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, one. Pastor Pauls wasn't saving nobody today. He's like, fuck the sinners, man. Pay your tithes and offering. Pay right now. Woo-wee. Hey, let me tell you something. The reason why the 2001 Hurricanes is that the Willis McGahee team, right? That's the what's the quarterback name? That's the Dorsey at quarterback, Willis McGahee at running back, right? The year before Willis McGahee busted his leg up, right? Whew. You know, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna tell you a little fact about that 2001 team. They wouldn't have been as good if it wasn't for that damn hurricane. My UCLA would have won the national championship with Cade McNown and Skip Hicks. I just want you to know that. That fucking hurricane, they didn't get a chance to play Miami. I'm just gonna say nobody's beating that 2004 USC team. Nah. I like McGahee. I like that wire. They had the two wide receivers on Miami. I'm drawing a blank on the little guy's name and the big guy's name. I'm drawing a blank on them right now, but oh man, that's a whole show. That's a whole show right there. 01 Miami versus 04. Ken Dorsey was the quarterback. 04. Oh, that's a whole show right there. And matter of fact, I know a lot of guys from USC. So I just gotta find a way to get their number again because I was working at USC at that time. That's when I had Lou Romeo, DeMar DeRozan. No, it wasn't then, but I have connections to him. You know what I mean? So who would be the B side against AB? That's a great point. Terrence Crawford would be the B side against he would be the B side against Adrian Bruner. Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne. Thank you. I know it was a little guy. Thank you for helping me remember that. Man, I saw Reggie Bush get 500 all-purpose yards against Florida State one night. And I said, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Hey, you know how you make that player? The 01 team was too fast. Shit, Reggie Bush might win that game by himself. Man. Whoo, that's a good show right there. 01 Miami versus 04. Because Matt Leinart didn't make no mistakes. Matt Leinart didn't make no mistakes at USC. None. Zero. Guess who you get to ask next Saturday? Dominic Byrd. Dominic Byrd will be in here, and y'all can ask him all those USC questions y'all want to ask him. You know, that'll be dope. Reggie Bush was the best player I ever seen in college football. The best. I seen him go 100 miles an hour and stop. Willis McGahee was a bad 8 clap. Yep, 8 clap. Yep. Cade McNown and then would have won a national championship. Vince Young, yeah. No, but you know why Vince Young happened? Because they didn't get the ball to Reggie Bush. Yeah, and they had they had Sean Taylor and they had the guy from Pittsburgh. With the hair, same difference. You know what I mean? No, they didn't have him then. You know who they had at safety? They had that freshman Asian guy at safety because he was the last guy that tried to stop Vince Young going for the tackle to win to get the championship. That was their weakness at safety. But they had Darnell Bean. I think they had Darnell Bean then, who ended up being a linebacker. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. But Reggie Bush, yeah, y'all niggas gotta understand. Man, Reggie Bush was a monster. Yeah, that was I'm drawing the blank on his name, but he was a 4x100 meter runner. That 4x1 meter team went to USC that year from Long Beach. I'm trying to think of the running back's name. He had a first name for a last name. What the hell is his name? Google it, Reggie. It's going. Yeah, he just washed. Yeah, man. Taylor Mays was a beast. Yeah, Taylor Mays. Taylor Mays is a neighbor to one of my friends. So yeah, so I can get a hold of all those guys. Oh my, he was a little skinny fast. Herschel Dennis. I knew he had a last name for a first name. Herschel Dennis. Thank you along the journey. Thank you. Yeah, man. But getting back as I digress, they got to make the fight. And tell me y'all take on just to add some seasoning to this. Lindell White was eating too. Yeah, Lindell White was eating. Yeah. Herschel Dennis, man. Herschel Dennis was an amazing athlete, right? I don't know why. Yeah, Miami had Jeremy Shockey. Yeah, Jeremy Shockey. Whew. Matter of fact, we got to go through their lineups. We'll do a show on that. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it next week. Miami had Andre Johnson on that team. Oh shit, y'all scaring me now. Y'all scare me. Oh, y'all scare me now. Y'all scare me. And they had the linebacker that went to the Giants. I think he was athletic. The dark-skinned brother, he was a beast too. Oh man. Oh, you scare me now. I forget the guy's name, but I think he ended up playing for the Giants at one point in his career. Boots versus Spence. Boots ain't got Jonathan Vilma. Thank you, Vilma. Jonathan Vilma. Thank you, dog. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jonathan Ennis ain't been hit yet. I'm going with Errol. Frank Gore. I was thinking of it's Frank Gore. Thank you. It was Frank Gore. Who still, yeah, Miami had John. Damn. You know, we got to see him against that kid in April. But before we say anything about Boots Ennis, we got to see them against top quality opponents. All right. Boots Ennis, he's showing the potential, but that motherfucking Lipinets is a durable opponent. Najee Davenport, yeah, he was a running back too. Bad man. But Boots is the second best at 147. Whew. So you think Boots beats Bud? Man, that's a big step up. Antoine Rowe was on that team. Antoine Rowe was on that team from Baltimore. Damn. Oh man. Damn, y'all scaring me now. But Reggie Bush is the best football player I ever seen in my life in college. Damn. Wow. That's scary that they had that much talent. What are your thoughts about do y'all think Sean Porter is grandstanding, or do you think he's worth more than $2 million? Out of curiosity. Oh, let me open the phone lines. I'm sorry. I don't see $2 million, and I already know I play the heel. People think that I was oh, we got a new caller, 719. 719, what's up?
What up, Fred?
What's up? Who this?
Jay out of Colorado.
You first time caller, huh?
No, I called you before, man. It's been a couple times I got in.
Okay, what's up? What you got? What you got for us tonight? Will Fook was on that team?
Hey, but I will say that USC did for college football what the Hurricanes did. They brought it back. That team was like they was kind of like, remember the Chris Webber them out there in Michigan?
Oh yeah,
that's what USC was for football at that time. It brought my generation back to it because we kind of wasn't paying attention to it. But when you had Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, it was swag. So all of the young kids was like, hold up, man, I like football again. Because we had kind of became NFL fans, but they kind of brought us back to college football with that team because they was dominant. And Vince Young was the start of the lone wolf, the one guy that can be great and beat a great team. Vince Young was kind of that guy. But Fred, I watched a video about Porter, and the numbers say that Al Hammond don't think you worth $2 million. No disrespect to him, but I don't really care what somebody else got paid fighting Bud back then. What are you worth right now? So when you go before Al Hammond and Fox, they say, hey, your opponent is a $200,000 guy. You're $1 million guy. We'll pay 1.2 for your fight. That's Sean Porter. Bud is making $4-5 million. So his opponent, they might can only pay 1 or 2. So we got to look at the facts. Sean Porter, $2 million is a great. That's not a disrespectful number for you. $2 million, you should be that. If they offer you $2 million, it should be signed, sealed. He should be announcing the fight the day that they offer him $2 million. That he should go to his IG and announce that I'm beating Bud Crawford on this date because they offered me $2 million. We ain't gonna be playing these games because if not, he's gonna sit around and who he gonna fight? They're gonna announce another fight for him, and it's gonna be like another $1 million. Even with Danny, where they were saying, hey, Danny was offered $3 million starting point. And then what did Danny go on to do? He went on to fought Adrian Granados and Ivan Redcap. He had 2 fights, and he made $1 million each fight when he could have took 1 fight and fought Bud Crawford, a starting point of $3 million. A lot of these dudes is going to be mad when Bud Crawford ain't with ESPN no more, and it ain't no $3, $4, $5 million bag. When Al tell them, hey, he with us now. You got to take that 1.25 like Danny just took to fight Errol, and I'll take care of you. How you going to feel, Sean, when Al tell you, hey, I gave you 2 to fight Errol with a belt, Bud on PBC now. I'll give you $1 million to fight him. You know what I mean? Al Hammond would value Bud more if he signed a PBC than he do with him not. So Porter, you should get this fight before Bud leaves, because if he leaves, Al ain't giving you that fight. If Bud signed a PBC, there's only one fight that's gonna make Al Hammond money, and it's Errol versus Bud. And these dudes don't see it. They better get this money while they can. If not, they're gonna be sitting on the sideline waiting on the check to come, and they're gonna be sitting there. And next thing they know, once a year they're gonna be fighting. While other guys just fight 2 times, making them whatever they're making. So they better open their eyes. And Bob Merriman's full of shit. We know he lied. We know he's a manipulator. But Fred, name one promoter who ain't lied. That's his job. They tell you this the best concert to ever come to your city tonight. Pay $80 to come to this concert, and it's the same washed up, drunk guys who were stars 20 years ago, and give you a flashback. But that promoter sold you a dream. That's his job. So these guys better get this money watch in front of them, because if Bud leaves, listen, it ain't gonna be no $3, $4, $5 million fighter. We see the PBC person. He got $2 million with a belt to fight Errol. He got 1 point something to fight Keith with a belt. Or he got less money fighting Danny Garcia for a vacant title. He got 1 million. I watched your video. Danny got 1.2. He got 1 in a vacant title fight. So you would have B-side in a vacant title fight. So you got to figure it out, man. And if 2 million is the number, the day they offer him that should be the day that he go to IG, or he call and make amends with the barbershop and say, I'm going to do the one y'all a favor, and I'm going to beat Bud ass. It's just that simple.
I couldn't agree with you more. I literally couldn't agree with you more. I don't think the purses go from, because people say that Al gives money outside of the contract, which may be true. I'm not even here for that. I'm just saying it's not going from where the commission says 1 million, then it goes to 5 million. That's not happening. That's not happening. Your name ain't Deontay Wilder or maybe even Earl Spence, but
yeah, you don't. Even the guys came on your show and told you how Wilder got 20 million. Steven Espinoza back in the day tell you how, hey, Wilder get this, he get this.
You're right.
That. I don't pay that whole 20 million. That whole 20 don't come from Steven Espinoza. These guys don't really pay attention to the finances. They just like speak on the superficial. And like I said, Danny got look at it. Remember they said Danny said it. I didn't even respond to the call when they offered 3 million. But then the same interview, he said, well, they said Bud made $7 million and Khan made $7 million. How they pay him so much money? Man, listen, if you would have picked up the phone and called back, at that time when that money was long, it could have been Danny Garcia getting $5-6 million fighting Crawford instead of Amir Khan. But these guys sat around and waited.
Right.
Now the money tight, and everybody come to the table when the food is about gone. I mean, when Mama said, come eat, everybody sat around. Then they come to the table when the food gone. They're like, Mama, where all the... I told y'all to come eat before everybody came and got their food. So, hey, better wake up and jump on it. Hey, stay with the knowledge, man. Stay pushing forward. I used to have issues with you, but I always find myself leaning back into you because you're the only real pro-black. Everybody else is kind of like, what we call them, Power Rangers. You go to knowledge. You talk to actual professors on both sides, no matter what they think. So you give a little give and take. That's why we appreciate you. And that's why you blossoming right now, while a lot of guys is like plants in the desert drying. You see yourself blossoming, growing through the concrete. So congratulations to you. And I'm
that's love. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. And shout out to all the people that are in the chat today. I thank y'all tonight, because we normally have about 250 in here. I appreciate y'all staying up with us tonight. And I appreciate Colorado, man. Save some weed for the people that's flying in tomorrow morning. All right.
Hey man, y'all, anytime y'all here, come to my store, it's on me.
All right, face King. Hey, you gonna I don't smoke it, but I'll sell it. You know what I mean? Legally. Can you sell weed legally? Oh, you gotta have a dispensary, right? Okay. Birdman. Hey, somebody make the call. Somebody make the call. Tell these hoes to get up. Do the Birdman. Get up out your fucking chair right now, ho. You know what I mean? Salute Birdman. What it do? Salute Fred. Bo Jackson is the best football player. I was a little kid then. You know, I was 85, somewhere in there, 86, 87. I was a kid then. So I didn't really have the grasp of information. I didn't know what a great athlete was. You know what I mean? I just knew Bernard King was the guest thing. They told me Bernard King was the best player in the world. So I believed it until you know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, that's what they told me, you know, out of Tennessee. What's up, 412? What's up?
What's up, Barbershop?
What you got?
Hey, what's up, man? I just wanted to leave a few comments.
Okay,
man.
turn down in the background. It's first time caller, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me get your intro, man. Turn me down so I can hear your intro.
All right, I got you. Yeah, I got a statement and I got a question.
I gotta give you an intro. What's up?
My statement is, if the fight does happen with Spence and Crawford, do you think that there's going to be a rematch clause in it? And if it's going to be on the Zone, I mean, not the Zone, but ESPN or PBC?
It's going to be on both. You're going to be able to order from both. It's just going to be a pay-per-view stream. It's not going to be on Fox or so wherever you order from. That's the telecast you're going to get. I think for a fight like that.
And then my question is this fight that's happening with Ryan Garcia and Pacquiao going to be a exhibition fight, bro?
I don't care. I personally don't care.
I think it's stupid as fuck, man. I think it's really stupid.
It's a money grab. It's a money grab.
Yeah, I think he's trying to avoid Tank for real. Mm-hmm. But yeah, watch out for Boots though, man. I got Boots fucking up Spence and Crawford though, man. Just wanted to say that, man. Yeah, man. Really? Like, I see something in that dude, bro. His shot placements is perfect, man.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, he got perfect movement. He got control of his feet work. He got perfect movement, perfect.
Oh,
shot
you say
placement.
Feet work like Shaq, huh? You and Shaq say feet work?
Yeah. He got like I can tell like by how he moved. He got that ring generalship too. He got knockout power, man.
Oh, okay. He got perfect what? What'd you say?
Foot movement.
Oh,
he got perfect balance. He got balance when he throws his shot. You know.
Yeah. I mean, he said that about Broner. You know what I mean? They said about true. You know what I mean? True. You gonna get hit. Errol, I mean, these niggas ain't for play, man. You know? You know, Sergio Lipinus is a sturdy guy. Sturdy guy. He has a great left hand.
That would be a good fight for him.
Mm-hmm. He has a great left hand. He has an above average left hand to the body. He throws that left hook real well. So you know, it's I mean, we'll see. April 10th, somewhere in there.
I think Bob Arum is gonna recycle the 140 champions on Crawford, man. Ramirez and Taylor. I think that's his next move.
Well, I'm interested to know what was said between Oscar and Bob. I was on call
Yeah,
Bob today, but I was like, I want shit to build up. I want shit to build
Yeah.
up because he gonna stand here for an hour and 20 minutes. So I was like, I'll call him and just I just want it to build up and we'll just go viral again. You know, he gonna say what he gonna say, and you know,
Hey, what you think Hooker gonna do with
Man,
what's the name, man? With what's his name? Ortiz?
I don't know, but isn't he on? I thought he was on PBC.
He went back. He doing a fight with Ortiz on
That's
March.
what I wanted to know. See, this is what I don't know for sure, but I heard he went to PBC. I heard Hooker went to
did go. He was supposed to have a fight with Prograde at PBC, but it ain't work out.
I don't know if he's with PBC because I'm real. See, this is real funny if Hooker is with PBC and they make a deal for Ortiz. You get what I'm saying?
But they already made it. It's in March.
Oh, it's in March. Oh, it's closer than I think.
It's already made it. And they got an undercard. The girl, I forgot the girl name that's on the undercard.
Yeah, I saw that. Saneka.
The S. The little short girl that knocked out the girl in one round.
Super bad.
Yeah, her. She on the undercard.
Yeah. I would think Marius Hooker's a free agent too. I would think he's a free agent. Because
he probably still is a free agent. He probably just gonna go get that bag from over there and then go back to PBC.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Because that'll be his best bet. That's where all the fucking welterweights at.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, if he was with PBC, I can't imagine with them.
Yeah. Hey, but look, man, I love your show, man.
Oh, that's love.
All the motherfuckers that be hating on you, bro. I love you, man.
Oh,
you got
I love you
knowledge,
too, man.
Bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I just want these fighters to get their damn money, man. Get your money and be happy. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit a little bit, but get your money while you're getting hit.
Facts.
You know.
Facts. All right, good for taking my call, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All right, look. I saw an article 6-7 months ago. I read an article 6-7 months ago that he signed with PBC. It'll pop up. I saw an article. If that's the case, this shit is getting real fishy out here. This is getting real spooky out here. You know what I mean? It's getting real spooky out here. What's his name? Maurice Hooker. That's his name. Maurice Hooker. That's his name. Maurice Hooker, PBC. August 21st. See, here it is right here. See, here it is right here. See, this is, I'm not even going to go there because y'all going to say I'm this, I'm that. But I try and teach you guys the truth. Maurice Hooker signs with PBC. Couldn't debut against Josecito Lopez. Y'all remember that? So I'm real interested. Did that deal fall out? Because if Maurice Hooker signed with PBC and he fights Virgil Ortiz, fans really, I'm telling y'all got to stop playing promotional favorites. You can respect what another promoter does, but I don't know if he's signed with him or not. So I'm just real interested in that. So I can't. I'm not going to debate. I'm not going to debate that. But if Maurice Hooker is with PBC and he fights Virgil Ortiz, something's real. I mean, that it tells you a lot of the answers there. We over here playing promotional favorites and they working together. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have to sign with PBC to get a Virgil Ortiz fight. You understand? He could have stayed where he was at because he was already on the zone, right? So that's all I'm saying. But this is just speculatory information because I don't know if it's true or not. Because he didn't fight. Maybe they just didn't sign the deal because they couldn't get the fight. You know, so if anybody has the answer, if anybody's in Maurice Hooker's camp, feel free to let me know. DM me. You know what I mean? Maurice Hooker, I haven't seen Virgil Ortiz fight for real, but if he looks impressive against Maurice Hooker, he's in play for Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. He's in play for all of them. Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Ugas, and Errol Spence. I mean, Errol Spence may be the least most, but I'm saying he's in play because Maurice Hooker was he a unified champion? But he was a champion at 140. So, but I don't know. The last time I saw Maurice Hooker, I interviewed him for his fight July 27th. He didn't seem like he loved boxing. You know, he seemed like he was just going through the motions, you know. So but I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna watch that fight. Well, I'm not saying we, but I'm gonna watch Virgil Ortiz for the first time. I'm talking about from start to finish, like where I'm gonna sit down, me and Lincoln. I'm gonna make Lincoln sit down. I always say that shit. Did the nigga go running? And I get tired of the nigga. Like, go, man, go watch your iPad, you know. But we always start the fight together, you know. But yeah, I was at the fight. Robert Easter has a tough fight, dog. Robert Easter is fighting. Robert Easter. Who's Robert Easter fighting? He got a tough fight. I'm interested in that fight too. Robert Easter got a tough fight. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz with Golden Boy. So I don't know if Maurice Hooker signed with PBC or not. Maybe he signed with PBC on contingent getting the Josecito Lopez fight, you know, or the Prograis fight. You know, he's fighting Ryan Martin. Thank you. I don't know how much Ryan Martin got left in the tank, but he was Ryan Blue Chip Martin 3 years ago when Abel Sanchez had him. So I don't know how it is, you know. So I'm interested in Robert Easter. That's definitely a transition fight, you know. Both of them are like in transition. I'm glad Robert Easter has a fight. It seemed like he ain't fought in 3 years. I can't tell you the last. I mean, it's been close to 2 years. The last time Robert Easter fought was against Rance. Rance's something Bartholomew. I don't know which brother it was, but that was in April or June of 19, because that was in Vegas. I was at that fight, you know. So I like Robert Easter. He's a nice guy. He's really a nice guy. But I'll never forget that night. When Adrian Broner had on high heel Gucci shoes and Robert Easter had on jeans that was too small for him. I was like, what the? And they were in the not the Marriott, but that shit downtown LA. What's the name of that shit? The Ritz-Carlton in the lobby area. I cried laughing so hard. I was like, this nigga got on heels and this nigga got pants on that's too tight, man. Y'all better not go to Hollywood. I think I said something to him too. That shit had me crying, dog. Because, you know, I'm sitting in the lobby waiting to do interviews and shit. And I see them niggas walking to go out to the club. I forget what fight it was, but maybe I don't know what fight it was, but it was some fight in LA. That was the time when LA was getting all those fights. Yeah, his last fight was 10-26-19. I stand corrected. Thank you. I know it was in 19. So, damn, Robert East ain't got a check in 16 months. Whew. Imagine not getting a check for 16 months. Damn. But I'm sure they get stipends. They get monthly stipends probably. And then it comes out of your check. Like that. Man, just give me a fight date, man. But that Easter Comey fight was a great fight. That's what made me really, really like Robert Easter, man. He got up off the canvas and won. Got up off the canvas. Yeah, Robert Easter, man. Yeah, Robert Easter. He's a nice guy in person too. Real nice guy. Really, really nice guy. But yeah, I don't think. See, here's the catch. Y'all think I was attacking. Y'all thought I was attacking Kenny and Sean Porter. No, I was leveraging y'all thoughts because I know y'all were gonna think that, right? So I was like, if I post this, y'all gonna think I'm mad at Kenny. No, I'm making the point that all these niggas are capping 135, 147, 160, 168. All these niggas are capping. They lying and they capping. You know what I mean? Teofimo was caught red-handed. You know, Sean Porter caught red-handed. $2 million is not enough to begin negotiations with no crowd, no pay-per-view, no crowd. You know, so that's the point I was making, man. And I think we got to start being honest. And I think we got to start holding these motherfuckers accountable. And I'll tell you one thing about 154, Jay Dixon. Al better step up and start making these fights at 154. And y'all better start asking PBC to make those fights at 154, dog. I say this every time we get on here. There should be a 154 fight on every card on PBC. And y'all know it too. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Okay. It should be somebody at 154 should be fighting on every card. I've been saying that for a year. All right. Them guys at 154 is where where the true fans gonna be. You know what I mean? Every fight there is worth your $50 ticket. You know what I mean? Every fight there is worth an hour of your time on a Saturday night. There's not a fight at 154 that you are not saying, well, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Tell me a fight at 154 that's not a good fight out of those 8 guys. You want to see them all fight. So we got to start, man, they got to start that motherfucking Fortuna. He fought 3 times. I don't want to get him because y'all think I'll be hating. I'm not hating. I'm just want 154 to fight. And but yeah, man, Sean Porter capping, man. I think he's grandstanding like all these guys. Like all these guys, they're just grandstanding. Sean, take the money and fight. Because here's what's gonna happen. These niggas gonna fight once this year for $800,000. Keith Thurman gonna say, I'm not fighting for $1 million. Well, nigga, you ain't fighting. You know what I mean? You ain't fighting. Where you gonna get $2 million from? I'm not saying it's not. And so y'all niggas, man, I hope these fighters wake up and get it. Because it's January, right? So that means the next PBC card of anything can't happen till April. You say, how, Fred? Super Bowl is this week. Then you got March Madness. Showtime ain't doing shit during March Madness. Showtime is CBS. They ain't doing nothing. And nobody's going to compete with March Madness. You ain't. I'm not. Nobody ain't. You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of every week, you're not going to get a big fight during March Madness. So, and that ends the first week of April, and then you get the fights coming back. So the earliest these guys can fight, the earliest Keith Thurman can fight is April. The earliest Sean Porter can fight is April. The earliest these guys come in a big fight, like a big competitive fight. But if you're just going to fight some guy named Shawarski from Germany, then you know, you can fight any day of the week, you know. But Lubin versus Hurd, make the fight. Harrison ain't fought since last December. Harrison was the second best fighter in the world that night. In my humble opinion, I thought that Tony Harrison that night was a problem. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought he was a problem. I actually had him winning the fight. Maybe I saw something different. Actually, Hurd looked good the other day. I saw him on his stories. He looked about 175. Maybe he was like 175. So maybe he's in range to make 154. He looked 170 somewhere in there. So maybe he's in range. But all those guys need to fight. You got Hurd, you got Laura, you got Lubin, you got Harrison, you got Charlo. Y'all know you got Terrell Goucher, who's like the barometer guy now. Y'all say Laura. You got Castano. Man, along the journey, we got so many great fights that we could make at 134. DB, where you at, man? Come join this conversation with me, man. You got all the answers along the journey, man. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's love. Yeah, man. So that's all I'm saying. I think Showtime and PBC did a great job last weekend with 122. I was overjoyed and entertained. I got excited for boxing once again. And now we right back this weekend with Caleb Plant gonna beat the shit out of this dude. He gonna quit on a stool. I don't think Caleb true-ass body can go 12 rounds. I thought Harrison looked great that night. I thought he looked great, you know. I actually thought the first knockdown, I thought it should have been stopped. The third knockdown, I thought he was back, but he hadn't had that 10 to 20 seconds to regroup per se, you know. But I would have been interested to see Harrison knowing he has to go for the knockout. His dad telling him he has to go for a knockout. And I'm gonna tell you something that's real admirable about Derrick James, just off the cuff. You know what Derrick James said about someone asked him a question. Forgive me for not knowing who the interviewer was. Maybe it was Blue Blood. I don't know. Maybe it was Blue Blood. And he said, he said, because someone said about he was robbed at Barclay for that fight. You know, I actually had I rewatched it and I had a 7-5 Harrison. And he said, no, he wasn't robbed because Rosario's the other guy. Thank you. Because his father had a chance to see his son become a world champion. And I thought that was real admirable for Derrick James to say. I was like, this guy needs to be a politician. we need this type of character in the White House. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, man, that was real admirable for you to say something like that. It was Blue, right? It was Blue Blood. Yeah. I thought that was like, wow, you know, and shout out to Blue Blood with that interview. And that was cool. I really respected that. Harrison Charlo 3, why not? You know? Why don't you just make a 154 card like y'all did 4 Mays ago? 2016 in May, they had a 154 card that was so good that I didn't even go to it. I didn't feel like driving. But that card was so good. You had Little Charlo versus somebody. You had Julian Jackson. You had Laura versus somebody. And you had Big Charlo versus somebody. That was all at 154. You know, maybe J-Rock and Lubin. Maybe J-Rock and Lubin, and you get Charlo Harrison 3. Man, if I was Fox, I would have put that shit. I would have brought that shit right back. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all niggas. The moment I had clarity, I would have put that shit right back. You know, it's September, October, November, December, January, February. Dude, it's been 5 months since the Charlos have fought. It's been 5 fucking months. October, November, December, January, February. Next week is February, right? Sunday is February. Monday is February. It'll be 5 months since they last fought. You know, these niggas better start getting these dates. That's all I'm saying. Fred would drive PBC into the ground. No, how can I drive him into the ground? It's about ratings. It's about ratings. I think 154 does great ratings. Put them on. Imagine putting J-Rock versus who did I say? Imagine putting Tony Harrison, Charlo, and J-Rock and Hurd. J-Rock and Lubin. J-Rock and Lubin on one card on Fox. And then you put a guy who put a guy that you're building up. You know what I mean? That 11-0 guy, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I think that makes sense. And it's affordable. Those fights are affordable. You know, no one's making astronomical $6-7 million purses, you know? I think it's something possible. So what's up, man?
Oh man, shit. You know, AB. Hey, I was thinking about that too earlier. If AB fought against Bud, would AB be the A side? AB would be the A side against Bud. And that would probably be, I don't know, I mean, in terms of pay-per-views. Oh, man, who do you think would draw more, AB or Errol Spence?
Where?
Well, I mean, historically, it's AB, right? Drew bigger numbers than Errol. I'm just saying right now. Who would draw more right now if they fought against Terrence Crawford? Is it Errol or is it AB?
In what city though? In what city are you talking about?
Oh shit! There's always this thing with Bud, huh? We always got to figure out what city it's gonna be in.
Oh no, I thought you said AB.
Yeah, if AB fought Bud.
Oh shit! AB sells more tickets everywhere except Omaha.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why I thought you said Earl and AB. I don't know why I thought you said Earl. I'm sorry.
If
So AB would be the A side though. That's how it sounds crazy, but it's the truth though.
Mm-hmm.
What would Bud say, right? I mean,
oh shit. Hey, pound for pound, you started this, man. Oh man, I got more belts, but AB gonna say I'm a 4-division world champion, and then Crawford gonna say I'm unified, and then he gonna say I'm undefeated, and he gonna say you ran for me at 135 as bad coaches said. Go subscribe, man. And this shit just keeps boiling out of control. But at the end of the day, no one can dispute AB puts asses in seats. The genius promoter. Genius. I don't know how he does it. But it's just who he is. We gotta get AB in the barbershop, man. AB will light this motherfucker up. I would like to have him on my platform where I can literally talk shit to him. See, I had a credential around my neck, so I couldn't really talk to AB how I wanted to talk to him. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll light this motherfucker up for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And fuck Leonard Ellerby too. He a bitch ass nigga too.
Nah, he ain't coming. He ain't coming in here. He ain't
no. In the press conference and shit against Mikey with AB, he was like, "Yeah, fuck Leonard Ellerby. He a bitch ass nigga too."
Yeah. I interviewed him right after that too. That shit did like 200,000 views or some shit.
I was like, "Damn, this nigga ruthless."
Yeah. He said they all want me to lose. And the nigga asked the question. He was like, "Huh? AB, huh? That shit'd be funny as fuck, huh? Huh? He had headphones on. And he was, huh? You know. Oh man. So I just got word that Maurice Hooker did sign with PBC.
Okay.
And he's allowing. Yeah, and they're allowing DAZN to pay him. How crazy is that?
Damn. Crazy.
So
damn.
But what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Man, listen. We already know these guys can work together. So fights can be made.
So who's been right all this time? Come on. Say it.
Frederick Roosevelt Hawthorne.
Roosevelt Hawthorne, man. I told y'all niggas, man. I told y'all niggas, PBC ain't got the money. PBC ain't going under because they got the talent. And they gonna make big fight. When they feel like they going under, they gonna make these big fights. Trust me. But the point I'm making is they lying to us, man. They lying. I'm not saying they like each other. I'm not saying Al calls Bob and be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm not saying Bob calls Oscar and be like, "No, we gotta make, let's go have dinner." No, it's about money. It's about money. And right now, PBC don't have the money. They're not going under though. I don't think they're going under. By no means, I don't think they're going under. But I'm telling these niggas, if y'all don't get the money now, y'all niggas gonna be like, because yes, go ahead.
No, I'm saying other than Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, what other big fights were where PBC and DAZN couldn't make a fight happen?
Oh, it's plenty of them. Canelo, Charlo. Canelo, Charlo.
No. Canelo, we can't count Canelo. He's not going to take the fight. So it doesn't matter what the network say, no matter what his management, coaching say. Canelo's not going to take the fight.
Yeah,
okay. He's not going to take a competitive fight. So would exclude her. Okay, but what other fights?
Said Ellaby's wrist broke, man. Y'all niggas funny, man. Y'all niggas.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Ellaby got a boyfriend.
I've seen. Oh, I know. I've seen him with. I can't speak on that, but anyways, yeah.
No, listen, these dudes could be out here running through broads too, just because, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing they're doing in public, but shit. Yeah, he's probably got a fucking boyfriend and shit. He's walking around making sandwiches for and shit. Pump.
Yeah.
But
I just think you can do what UFC does. Stack a card.
Hold on. Let's back up though.
I took your idea, huh? Go ahead. All right, yeah, you take all the credit, nigga. Look at this selfish ass greedy nigga. This nigga, we at a buffet. He's telling me to wait. What the fuck you talking? The fuck you? Wait, nigga, wait. Go ahead. Take your time.
Damn, knowing they gonna bring some more out after this one's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're right. Go speak on it. That's it. That's what. Yeah.
What, the buffet? I could.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of buffets, man, Soup Plantation, man. Oh, I miss that shit.
Nigga, you switched subjects like 6 times in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I did. But you said buffet. I used to love Soup Plantation. Them blueberry muffins at Soup Plantation is the lick. You know, but anyways, what we talking about?
Man.
What we talking about, dog? What we talking about?
No, and man, every time in mid-sentence you keep changing the subject.
All right, go ahead.
I was talking about
Lead the way, Moses. Come on, man.
Yeah. Was talking about PBC and DAZN not being able to make big fights. I said, other than Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, what other premier fight were they not able to make? And you can't count anything with Canelo because he's just a duck.
Okay. Big fight. The winner at 140 versus Regis Prograis.
No, an actual fight. I'm not talking about a suspected fight, a supposed to be fight, a semi fight.
Yeah, the winner at 140, the winner of that unification bout. If Josh Taylor wins. Oh, we're talking about like right now. That's absolute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What actual fight? Like there was an offer sheet. Like there was an email. There was money.
Oh, I tell you one thing. It'll be good for TV. It'll have to be a Fox fight though. Charlo versus Andrade.
But is that no? Listen to what I'm saying. Because of the networks, I'm not talking
Haney
about
versus Russell. Haney versus Russell. Thank you. Tank versus Garcia.
No, Fred. Listen, not the two guys who are on different networks. I'm talking about the networks not being able to work together. That you talking about shit because of fighters. That's because Gary didn't want the fight to happen. That had nothing to do with them. He said, "Hey, send me an offer. Here's an offer that's sent over." He's like, "Nah, I don't like the way this shit looks." Right. So that has nothing to do with the network.
Okay, so I don't understand your question. I think maybe you gotta say it in Swahili. Go ahead.
I'm talking about the networks not willing to work together. I'm talking about Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn not willing to work together to make a deal happen. When you talk about Devin Haney and Gary Russell Jr., that's because Gary didn't want this shit to happen.
Okay, give me an example so I'm clear.
I just did.
What, Canelo?
No, you can't count Canelo because he's a duck.
Nobody in the chat understands what the fuck is. You see how many question marks are in the chat? What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Because you don't fucking, if you don't understand it, then these motherfuckers don't understand. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, I know.
Oh, no, I want to answer the question. I want to answer. No, J.A. Dixon gets what you're talking about. I don't get it.
There you go. Where Jarvis and J.A. Dixon, Hustler Slam, P. Good. See what I said the other day?
I don't know what you're talking about. I swear I don't know what you're talking about. I want to.
Right.
Oh,
let me back up one more time,
okay.
Fred.
Thank you.
All right,
go ahead.
Okay. You said who's right a few minutes ago. You said because these guys are able to work together, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go back to that. With the networks, with PBC, Al Heyman, and Eddie Hearn, those two guys.
Yes.
What big fight was not able to be made because of Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman not willing to work with each other?
Oh, like past, like in the past.
Outside of Deontay Wilder and AJ. I'm not talking about small fights. I'm talking about premier fights.
Okay. Triple G Charlo.
Triple G.
Triple G Charlo.
Why wasn't that fight made?
Why wasn't that fight made?
Right.
I couldn't tell you.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn. I'm not talking about because Triple G was being a bitch.
White Wilder. Someone said Dylan White Wilder.
No, Dylan White would have accepted. Okay, well, yeah, you're right. That's okay. That's one. That's good. That's a good one. Okay, but my point is,
yeah. Let's get to your point, nigga. Because
no, fuck. I can't just give a point without something. It's like giving a punchline without a fucking joke, right? But fuck, you made me forget my fucking train of thought. God damn you, Fred.
No, Dylan White, because I'm real interested in this because I don't know where you're going with this, and I always like to learn new information. So if you're talking about Daniel Jacobs, no, not Daniel Jacobs. You were talking about
I'm not saying the needle in a haystack. I'm talking about just for the most part, right? I mean, we can name 3 to 4 fights.
Sure.
Right.
People laughing at us, man. Man, this is terrible radio. Even bad radio is funny. But anyways, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Say what you got to say. By the way, man, Terrence Bailey gonna put his link in the chat, man. Put your link in the chat, Terrence Bailey, and we'll go subscribe for sure. You got 3 guests back to back. Go ahead. See, even Valiant is lost. Joe said he understands where you're going, but I have no idea where he's going. But I would see people like, hell no, I'm lost. So it's all you, man. It's all you. This is beautiful.
No. Don't worry.
See,
Me and you
see, even
about it all
thank you. The smartest person in the room, Jay, says, I don't even understand DB's question. I don't understand what the fuck you said.
It said I don't understand DB's question. It is like I don't even understand it.
Oh yeah, she said I thought I did. She said I thought I did. All right, say what, man. Just give us the whole narrative then, so we all can be clear. Because obviously,
you're telling me to tell a fucking punchline without telling you the lead up to the fucking joke. If you don't get it, then we'll talk about it later. And then
but it's important. You can't leave the chat like this. Tone Brown, like dead ass. I'm lost. I don't understand nothing you're saying.
I'm fucking lost. I haven't finished the fucking thought yet.
Okay, so I said Deontay Wilder and Dylan White, and you said yes. Why yes?
Fuck. Man, fuck it. Fuck it.
You don't even know. Hey, Jay Dixon, do you know? Call in, because I have no idea what he's saying. Jay says, from Bad Culture says, is he saying what's a fight that couldn't be made because Eddie Hearn backed out the deal with Heyman? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, or vice versa.
Huh. I would say Eddie Hearn backed out of the Wilder deal.
I said not that deal. We already know.
No, I'm cognitively getting it. I'm cognitively getting what you're saying. Whew. Oh, maybe Tevin Farmer Tank.
No, maybe you see you still with the maybes and shit.
Because they said it was an offer sheet. They said it was like a $4 million offer sheet. I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. Charles, but that's when Andrade was a free agent. I don't think it ever was in the works while he was with the Zone. Man, I don't know. I don't know too many. Yeah, what's
my word? Said DB fumbled. No, nigga,
yeah, you fumbled, nigga. Yeah. See,
no, hell no.
See,
hell no. I have plenty of conversations where a bitch sitting on the couch and I'm talking to the bitch and she don't get it. And yeah, at this point, you just take her in the room and go fuck her. No more talking.
Oh God, they offered $2 million. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. I get what you're saying, but now, what's your thought process behind all that?
How hard is it raining over there? It's raining hard as fuck over here.
I don't know because I got sound shit on my windows.
No, okay.
So I can't soundproof windows. I bought that shit for like $10 from Amazon.
Damn, is that all it was?
Yeah, $10, $15. You know the foam shit. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said I see Malcolm X scratching his head in the picture behind Fred. This nigga got me working and I don't understand a word he's saying. I don't understand. I understand, but so what's the conclusion? Like they willing to work together?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Because you don't make sense. Exactly my point. You don't understand what you were saying.
No, I gotta listen to this shit again. I gotta remember because you kept saying this fucking subject.
You didn't think it through.
If you fucking if you stay on track without getting fucking sidetracked halfway through, you changed course so many times. I forgot my own fucking place.
Oh man. See, DB Johnson, he lost his point. I know he did because it wasn't solid. It was a bullshit. It was a bullshit.
Anybody that fucking played ball, if you were a tail or receiver or something, when you had to run back from the coach,
it's like a squib kick. Nigga, you missed a field goal by 10 feet, nigga. 10 yards, nigga. This is
DB in jeopardy.
4th and 8, 2 minutes left. Kick the field goal. Exactly. Oh, Aaron Rodgers ass nigga. Man, you
you said it is jeopardy. Oh shit.
You making no sense tonight. Hey, he's the nigga that said to all my sharp brothers and sisters in the chat 2 days ago, you see God don't like ugly? You see God don't like ugly? God don't like ugly. Nigga, all your shit is done. Nigga, you like if Barbershop was a Space Jam, this would be your ass, nigga. No more powers for you, nigga. It's over. It's done. You got to go to the salon now. You know what I mean? You got to go to Fight Hub and hang out with Marcos and shit and go to the salon. You got to go. Oh, God. Go hang out with Marcos and shit. Y'all go do that shit together.
Look, you got these niggas in the chat. They pumped up, boy.
Hey, go practice being the perfect journalist. Well, being that you lost your last fight.
Tino said DB been smoking real rap weed.
Oh, God. That nigga real rap. What was that nigga talking about yesterday, dog? What was that nigga talking about? What was that nigga talking about? What was that nigga talking about, man? What was that nigga talking about, man? Oh, man. That nigga was like, oh, man. Fuck Africa. What are you talking about? Oh, God. Oh, man. He's that nigga that oh, man. He just read the Federalist Papers, man. Okay, the only one I can think of, to be fair, is DB when Chris Eubanks backed out of the Triple G fight at the last minute, but that's not Heyman.
Okay.
And he backed out, and then the other guy stepped in. Okay, there's one that didn't happen, right? Oh, that didn't happen. So Kell Brook versus everybody. That didn't happen after he beat Sean Porter. Maybe they wanted to make the fights. I don't know. Oh, man. That nigga real. What was he talking about last night?
Man, who fucking knows?
Man, he just got his first book, huh? He just got his first book. You know?
No, he was waiting on that shit because he was I had some company and I took a little nap and shit, and I woke up, it was like 4 a.m. And Reggie was still going. And then as soon as I woke up and I hit my phone to turn the shit on, I heard him say, and Fred and DB were wrong. That's all I heard him say. And I was like, okay, this was like 3 days ago. So this shit been on his chest for a minute. And I was thinking to myself, whatever the fuck Fred and DB said, we didn't agree on some shit. So how the fuck we both wrong and we didn't agree? I'm like, this nigga crazy as fuck. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my indigenous people. You know what I'm saying? My copper colored people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that nigga was all one yesterday. Hey, oh man, that nigga cursed more than he used words though.
Shout out to my peoples in the chat. Shout out to my brother Mir. Shout out to my brother Reggie Owens. Shout out to my boy Jarvis. Shout out to the OG Terrence Bailey and everybody who be over there. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Champside. Brandon.
Yeah, Champside Promotions. Hashtag Champside Promotions.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, so, all right, cool. So let me cook. All right. So I'm not going to be long-winded, okay? So.
Oh, man. He was talking about COVID. It's fake. I see the shit every day. You can't tell me. I mean, I'm just telling you my life experiences. I'm not, man. I'm someone. Yeah. And then that same show, a man 48 years old died from COVID. Sekou Smith.
Yeah, man. I don't even know. Yeah, I was so confused when the nigga was talking yesterday. I was like, what in the fuck is going on? He was like, yeah, you vegan and you eat all these vegetables, but scared. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a believer in I don't believe in no fucking vaccination.
Oh, man. That's funny as hell, man. Man, that nigga funny. That nigga funny, man. That shit was funny as hell. What, Riff King, we didn't shout you out, man?
Shout out to Riff King. Riff King in the building.
He said Champside. Real rap don't speak for Champside. Somebody screenshot that shit. Screenshot that shit, please, and DM it to me. Because every time that nigga say Champside Promotions, I'm going to show that shit. Please screenshot that shit and send it to me, dog. Send that shit. Hey, Toe Brown, screenshot that shit for me, man. Send that shit to me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That shit funny, dog. Oh, man. Man, we supposed to be talking boxing, man. We supposed to be talking boxing, man. By the way, David Benavidez will be in the barbershop Saturday. We calling the fight together. He's a fun interview, man. He's fun. He's normal. He's vulnerable. He's open. And that's what I like about every interview I've had with him. He's been very passionate. He's very passionate when he does interviews and shit. So, I appreciate you, 806. Thank you, dog. Thank you. You just sent it to me. Yeah, man. Oh, man, that shit is funny. Oh, man, I appreciate you, Joe Hart. Hey, that nigga, man. What was that nigga talking about? And then the show ended and all.
And while I'm cooking, and my dad, he's a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, that nigga's a fool. You're like, God damn, cuz you tripping.
Oh, God. Appreciate you, Philip. Thanks, man. Philip H, man. Thank you, man. Every time that nigga, I'm putting that shit. I'm saying you don't speak for Chaps. That nigga was like,
we gotta put our arms around a brother, man. Yeah, and give him some love.
Yeah,
man.
he's like, yeah, we can make fun of him while we're here. You know, ain't nobody listening. But he said. Oh, God.
Man, remember Jarvis told that story about messing with the kid that was locked in the gate? I'm telling you, one day.
Hey, that nigga said, hey, beautiful. Hey, heavenly. Hey, angel. I just got a question for you.
Yeah, queen, goddess.
Queen, goddess. You know, I just want to get it out the way. When you do XYZ, do you do it clockwise or counterclockwise? I'm like, oh, okay. 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 Like, okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks, Jawan. Thanks, TB. Oh, man. Hey, TB, put the link in the chat, dog, so we can all get them over there and watch your show on Saturday, man. Oh, man. Or tomorrow. Man, that shit was funny as hell, man. Oh, man. Hey, what Mike Weary the Great say? What Mike Weary the Great say? Patty D said her stomach hurt. What that nigga say? What Mike Weary the Great say?
What Mike Weary say? Shit.
I missed it. Damn. Cops pull over. Cops pull you over. They gonna let you go into a real rap, start talking for the passenger seat.
Damn. Yeah, well, I'll do that shit one day, man. Motherfucker. We was having a little hood day shit, and My brother pull up to the park, and he got a fucking you know, the old school wagons, the ones we used to chop up or whatever. And he pull up and shit, and I guess he didn't put his signal on when he turned into the park. You know what I'm saying? And we hear, man, everybody at the park. You know what I'm saying? So I walk over to help him. I think he was bringing some food over, and I walk over to the car, and the police was, you know what I'm saying, two dudes on a bike was behind him and shit. So I walk over, right, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, you didn't turn in. So my brother was talking for a second. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, shit, he here now. You know what I'm saying? This all family. You know, it's all good. Like, you know, have a nice day. And me and my big fucking mouth, I just kept going and kept going. And the officer said, I said, so you gonna write him a ticket or you gonna fucking let him go? He was like, well, you with your fucking big mouth. Now that you was talking, I wasn't gonna write him a ticket, but thanks to you, I'm finna give him one. I'm like, God damn, just me talking and shit. But yeah, that's my real rap shit. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Yeah, got it. I had to pay for it. But yeah, shout out to Chancey, baddest brand in the land, Chancey Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Blue Blood, you know what I'm saying? Always got that fire content over there, you know what I'm saying? Representing Harlem, Queens, Brooklyn, all the 15 boroughs, you know what I'm saying? And my boy Fred, you know what I'm saying? You know, Fred from like by New Jersey, but like that part of New York, you know what I'm saying? And then South Central, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Woo. See what y'all missing when y'all fall asleep at night? You see what y'all be missing? Y'all be missing? Y'all niggas, man. Ain't nothing, man. This is the best show in the world, man.
Yeah, we did it on purpose for y'all, man.
Oh man, I need you to apologize. Mir said I'm gonna need you to apologize to Blue Blood. Oh man. Oh man. With the half a Hondo. Get my likes to 1.5K. Get my likes to 1.5K.
You said, and then on the beginning of Blue Blood videos,
you just beat me to it, dog. Go.
At the beginning of the videos, every time I hear this shit for the last year since you mentioned this shit, I'll be dying. You know what I'm saying? And 4-time division champion, Olympic gold medalist, high school all-star, junior high school all-American, 3-time Olympic nominee, superstar, heavyweight, boxer, perennial all-star, future Hall of Famer, undefeated fighter, Errol, the Truth Spence Jr. Oh man, I'm like,
oh my god, that's funny as hell.
One and only Blue Blood. God.
Hey, that shit is funny, dog. Oh.
Blue, where you at? Blue, where you at? Blue ain't in the chat no more?
Oh, he sleep now. He on East Coast time, but I'm definitely gonna clip this shit. He gonna have this shit in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh man, he be sounding like Howard Cosell, like a motherfucker, don't he?
Yeah. Blue is a true professional.
He said Mike Jones said that be half the video. He said it be half the video. It be half the video. Oh my god. Hey. Oh my god. Oh, 15 times. Hey. Pound for pound said 15-time dodgeball champion. Oh my god. Oh,
J.A. Dixon, asshole.
He said, back with another one. Back with another one. Oh man, my peopleization. Oh, God. Hey, my peopleization, man. My peopleization.
Your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So undefeated, 3-division world champion, from junior welterweight, undisputed world champion, currently the WBO welterweight. One pound fight in the world, Simmons but Crawford. He responds to undefeated, unified.
Oh my God, dog. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh my God. Niggas are crying right now. Niggas done woke up their kids right now, dog. Hey, I already know y'all niggas be mad at me when I be playing that song and shit. I'm like, I know those niggas get mad. I'll be like, fuck y'all. I'll be like, fuck y'all.
Is a lie. Hey.
Oh man. Hey, boo. Hey, man. Hey, let me make it. Let Blue make it. Hey, nigga, my breaking news. Breaking news. Muir said he hates that song now. I mean, in my head, I'm like, no, man, just fast forward to the minute part, nigga. Oh man, that shit funny, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dog. That nigga still making
Riff
this.
King, you don't know Blue Blood? Riff King, if you don't know Blue Blood, you gotta check him out.
Oh,
man.
go subscribe to Blue Blood, man. That's the homie, man. Definitely go subscribe to Blue Blood, man. He that dude. Oh my gosh. Damn, you had to. Oh man.
It's one of the best channels on YouTube.
Yeah. And he gonna break the news for you too. As soon as that shit happen, you need an understanding of what's going on. Oh
yeah,
man.
it's like four dudes on YouTube who just do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Owens, Blue Blood, Fred, and maybe Champside. I think Champside may be asleep in the middle of the night. Everybody else still be dropping videos, but those four dudes right there, man, that shit. You
don't sleep at all.
Between those four dudes right there, you can get 100 videos a day.
Will said Blue Blood got a short knees intros. Oh my God. He said he got a short intro, dog. Oh my God. This shit is funny, dog. Oh my God, man. Blue Blood.
He up making a video right now.
Oh, Blue Blood making a video right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to DB, host of Midnight Show, Barbershop Conversations, graduate of UCLA, South Central's own South Central's Brigade, MMA guy, expert on John Jones and the contracts, making jokes about Blue Blood Sports TV. How dare you make videos about Blue Blood Sports TV? We talking about Blue Blood Sports TV? Are we talking about Blue Blood Sports TV? Oh man, this nigga Blue Blood, man. Oh man,
I can't wait to go to New York, man. Post up with Blue.
Yeah, he's cool, man. We hang out all the time. Blue Blood, he's my ride or die during fights, dog. Yeah, man, but that shit be funny. Hey, when the news break, honestly, because I got all y'all niggas on notifications and shit, right? I know Blue Blood is coming. I'm like, I'm just gonna listen to Blue Blood's video. Blue Blood Sports TV here, back at y'all with another one. Oh man, he's the only nigga I know that got a full head of hair that got 85 hats. The only nigga I know. You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, y'all niggas too funny tonight, man. That shit was funny.
Mirror.
What Mir?
7,000 people in the building, get those likes up.
Yeah, man.
Hundo right now.
Oh man. Bumpy drop Al. He said Al dropped another Hondo on your boy Booba Sports TV. Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, aka Kurt Sugar baby, aka what the fuck that could be saying? hey, you know what we gotta do one day? Where the fans just roast us, man. Where y'all niggas just roast us. You know what I mean? Host everybody, y'all should do a show on maybe Blue Blood Sports TV, and y'all niggas just literally just call in and roast us. All the channels. Because Blue Blood does it at the prime time and shit. Oh, all y'all go on Blue Blood. Press one.
You just got that reference right there. Press one.
Roast the host. Yeah, I like that, Unique Dog. Press one. Ain't nobody doing this right this like me. Press one. Hey, you know that nigga literally walks away from his computer when he say, press one. That nigga walks away like he killing it and shit. Like, he does this. Press one. Oh man. Jeff's out in the building, dog. He's still here talking that shit. Be funny, man. Niggas be that shit. That shit is a hashtag now. Press one. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, niggas gonna be like, press two. Some YouTube channel gonna be like, press three. They still, hey, you can't. Hey, his voice do become hollow too. What about Sean Porter? What about Sean Porter? Why is he on your pound for pound list? That nigga emptied out his laundry basket and shit. Press one. Oh god, dog. Oh man, that shit be funny, man. Hey man, that nigga is funny, man.
Gotta love our people, man.
Oh man. Hey, we gotta do a roast the whole show, man. We got to. Hey,
I must address something. See, it's a lot, including me. I would say Spence versus Crawford content has dominated my channel and has proven time and time again it's the biggest fight in boxing. Press
one. Hey, you know how a singer do that shit? Spence is dominating. ESPN biting all my shit. Press one.
Oh man. Sometimes we be getting ready to start, right? And you know, he might be cooking for a long time. And I'm like, damn, I got to get over to the shop, sweep up the floor, and unlock the door. But I'll be waiting and shit for that last one more time to press one.
Hey, I swear that nigga turned his head when he say, press one. Chill, don't give Max too much, man. That shit be funny, man. Hey, man. Oh, man.
Chance, I said, chill, don't give Max too much.
Oh, man. Hey, I can see a meme of a singer. This is Champ Side. Press one. And we got to make that shit go super viral, man. We got to make press one go mad viral. Everyone make a press one meme for Champ Side one time. You know, I put it in your stories, man. That shit is funny as fuck. Make that shit go viral.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And if y'all not already, man, subscribe to the Champ Side, man. You in the chat right there. Subscribe to Champ Side again.
Ain't nobody safe tonight. Nobody's safe tonight. Oh man. I'm the illest. He says, I'm the illest. He said, you're the illest from Nebraska. Oh no, this nigga, hey, I give you credit, Champ Side. That shit was from. He said from Alaska to Omaha. What that nigga say from Alaska to Nebraska? I was like, damn, that nigga hit it. That was like a week and a half ago. Nigga, from Alaska to Nebraska, nigga. That's what he said. Yeah, that nigga. That nigga was killed. He was on one that day. Oh, he was on one. Oh,
Mike, did you say Mike Jones? He got to trademark that shit. Champ Side smart as hell. He probably already trademarked that.
Yeah, he got it on sweaters and shit now too. I got to get one. I wanted to be the first one to get it. And then when I saw that nigga, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Champ. So I saw that nigga in your story say, I got it. I was like, damn. So I was like, I'll get it tomorrow then. And tomorrow was the other day. And I said, oh, I'll get it tomorrow. And probably tomorrow is today. But I'm gonna get me a sweater. So I can say, press one. Press one. Oh man, but I'm down. Y'all go get Champ Side sweaters, man. Press one, man. He got the original shit, man. He's the first person on the internet that's a vlogger that has his own saying on his merchandise. The first one to do it. I've been doing this shit for 2 years, and and my favorite word used to be "I'll digress." Remember, I used to say "I'll digress." I should have put that shit on the shirt. I never did it. You know what I mean? So he's the first one to do it. Name enterprise. You know what I mean? Everyone want to now. Everyone want to see Champ Side. Them like press one. That's his shit now. You know what I mean? Press one.
Yeah, I digress. In my humble opinion.
Yeah, my humble opinion. Yeah. Love is the word. Good night, Ma. Good night. Good night. He's the first one to do it. Yeah. Reggie Owens, cyberbullying and shit. You know what I mean? You the racist. Hey, that's a moment in a barbershop, dog. That's a moment, dog. That's a moment. He gonna come loaded. Reggie, he gonna watch your channel and shit.
The one who are racist.
Hey, he definitely gonna watch Reggie Owens' channel and shit for sure. For Sugar sure. You know what I mean? And yeah, we waiting on the barbershop merch. You know what I mean? You know, I'm building this channel, man. You know what I mean? This channel isn't cheap. So I'm gonna do I know merchandise will build it, but I don't have time to perfect it. But he got his own baddest brand in the land. You know, he got his own moniker, man. Hey, y'all better fuck with Champ Side. That nigga, man, press one. Go get a sweater, man, for Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Press one. Yeah,
man.
So I'm gonna start saying press two.
What's up? Man, I could have stayed over there all day, Fred, and listen to the stories, man. All that LA nostalgia, man, brought so much back to me, man. Being that I don't really go out there to kick it like I used to, man. I say being a father now, I tend to not go out to LA like I don't even go into the next one.
But damn, she's fine as a motherfucker. Hey, baby girl, you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You fine as a motherfucker though. Stand up, let me see them titties real quick. Reggie Owens. Reggie motherfucking Owens.
Yeah. You'd be like, damn. Why says no, Fred. You used to say,
damn. He say, God
damn. Wise Hudson, man. No, Fred. You used to say pragmatic a lot. Yeah, I still say that shit a lot. Pragmatic, man. I think I get that word from my mom or some shit. I think my mom said that. Oh, man.
Reggie, you going live? Reggie, you going
live? Start your live right now so we can just fall in over there, man. That shit was funny as hell, man. Yeah, I love y'all to death. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Will, I love y'all too, man. Like shit, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this shit was funny as hell tonight. Oh, this shit was funny. Oh man, we got to do. Hey, next time the show fall apart, we got to do 78 and Black Fight Fan. We got to do. Hey, we got to do a Reggie. Hey, with Black Fight Fast snap. Stupid motherfuckers. Oh God.
Yeah, Jarvis Reggie, because I'm a nasty ass nigga.
Because I'm a nasty ass nigga. Oh my God. You can't. Oh man.
Nah, but on a serious note, real quick though, I just dropped a link in there, so y'all subscribe to the channel.
Oh, the meantime, between time, man.
Just drop that motherfucker in there, man.
Oh man, I appreciate Larry Lawhorn, man. Thank you for donating. Thank you for donating, man. Thank you for donating. Thank you for donating. Thank you. If y'all want to donate to the GoFundMe for the award show, be my guest. Hey man, that shit, man, classic shows, man. We got classics over here, man. How many moments have we had in the shop, man? Man, so many, man. Whew. But Boo Boy getting his work in the morning, they gonna wake up crying.
Yeah.
Oh, he getting his work. I'm definitely clipping this up. Oh, he getting that work for sure. And we got to do a roast to host, like Unique Don said, man. We got to set that up because Blue Blood goes prime time. He's in the prime hours. Niggas sleep on my show. But that shit'll be funny as hell, dog. Oh man, kind of like how they do the presidential roast and shit. Yeah. Oh man, that shit'll be fun. Maybe we can do that for our award show. Maybe we'll have a roast.
Man, I can't wait for motherfuckers to come to LA, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Like, we'll do beam-ins and shit and just rock out and have a good time. Oh man, we might as well do it. Shit. These niggas won't fight each other. Shit, we might as well do it. These niggas ain't fighting. You know what I mean? Oh, but you remember the apologize now. Apologize now, dog. That nigga told Boo Boy, apologize. Apologize right now, dog. Right now. That's on my Instagram. That shit was funny. Oh, that shit had me in tears. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is Nip.
No, Jay Dixon said Blue Blood dropped the video 8 minutes ago.
I know he did. I know he did. Fred, I was thinking, get ready.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got that Trump look in his eyes, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Wow, Manny Pacquiao won't fight reflects on my record. Damn.
Oh man. He said Blue dropped the video 8 minutes ago.
Here, man, so leave on a good note, man, so everybody can get over to Reggie, man, and do that, man. Going to put y'all CDs in the chat, man. Going to put y'all hashtags.
Oh man, Fred, what happened to the guy that called in?
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, all of them working a lot, man. He called in like a week and a half ago, right? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because I told him I missed him. Yeah, I miss all y'all. Like Triple OG, man. I miss him, man. And this long drawn out. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but it makes sense to him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, man.
And I put the link in the chat a little while ago, a few times for a chocolate affair. Our brother Jeff Smith and his wife. Man, make sure y'all go to the Instagram and get ready. Save up your coins, man, so we can support our family. But Jeff Smith
the doctor office dude, man. You ain't got no leadership in your voice. So I could have called. Oh man, that shit is a cult classic right there.
Yeah.
Oh right, man, Philip H, man, I appreciate y'all.
Don't think we didn't give y'all no love, man.
Oh man, David Benavidez, Saturday 6 o'clock in the barbershop. Appreciate you, PPD. Thanks. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the barbershop. I'm gonna come on for the co-main event just to build them in, and then they'll beam in for the main event, and we'll rock out like that.
Thursday?
Today Thursday, yeah.
God damn! I swear to God, I thought today was like Tuesday. Damn.
Wow, you having a good life.
Shit.
Oh man.
Damn, when kids got to do school on a computer, do it from home, and then shit ain't got to go to work nowhere.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be asking Lincoln, what's today's date? What's today? I do. I be asking him that shit. Hey, yeah, somebody got to call him with Drew with a do-rag and a tank top. Oh, that shit. You ain't even got to say nothing. Just look. Yo. Yo.
Yeah. What's the first question Drew asked? You jump rope?
Oh my God. Oh, he said, yeah, we go out to work out together. You know, when you in LA.
You ever skip rope? You when you come up to New York, you worry about it.
Oh man, y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Oh my God, y'all niggas ain't shit. Oh my gosh. You skip rope. He told Raquel Miller. Oh, I like to work out. See Raquel Miller. I'm like, oh, you done fucked up now. Like, gotcha, bitch. You done fucked up now. Bronx on deck. Bronx on deck. You see these hey, Patty D, he said. Remember this nigga said, you see these hands? Hey, we got so many moments.
It got me when he said. So, do you know what in concert means?
Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That nigga be walking in like the Undertaker and shit. Yo. Oh man, you see these hands? Oh man. Or how about Champion Heart?
No, you got to beam in for that and just cheese. I'm driving right now, and I can't see the chat, and yeah, I missed everything.
I will.
Yeah, man, I just yeah, what were you guys talking about today?
You did that. That was yesterday's call. Hey, you got to say year of like 2 times. Yeah, you know, I'm in Biloxi right now on my way to Toucan Sam, and you know, Sergeant Durst.
Man, I gotta drop off this load, man.
It was
man.
It was a little bit too late. It was a little bit too late, and so I got to stay the night. And
yeah, I don't want to be too long, man. I gotta go to bed soon, man. I gotta wake up in 22 minutes.
Oh my God, I gotta wake up in 22 minutes. That shit is funny. That shit is funny. Oh man.
Damn.
Somebody got to do H Money. Can I speak to Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo! No, don't live here. Oh gosh.
Shit.
Bumpy, he said, I gotta wake up in 22 minutes. My chest hurts, man. My chest hurts. He's like,
damn.
I apologize. No, you apologize. That was that being beatboxing. Oh man. Oh God. Hey, shit. Hey, Fred. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. No, don't cut me off. You know, my son.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I fucking shit. I know what the fuck I be talking about, and shit, I didn't have me a motherfucking drink, and my son was talking shit because he's 15.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I had to beat his ass, but I didn't put my hands on him.
Hey, how about digging through?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How about digging 305 losing all his religion when Brianna Betty came in? That nigga lost his whole religion. I'm like, don't you say blessed and highly? He didn't want her to know that he loved God. This nigga, I'm like, hey, she said, aren't you the one that says blessed and highly favored?
Hey, Diggy turned into Bernie Mac off on Friday.
Oh man. Oh man, that shit was too funny, dog. Oh my gosh, man, y'all niggas. Oh my god, that shit was funny. Dog. That shit was funny. He saw them. Yeah, he saw them yams. It was like, oh my god. He was like, oh Jesus. He said, "You said all I got. You said I can be a sinner and repent. Okay, let me call into the bar. Let me call in one time player. You know that nigga was in. You know he made that call in the car, right? You know that shit, right? That nigga was nowhere near his house. That nigga said, "I'm going to go get a pack of Newports." Hey, you know how you make it like you can't be stopped and shit when you leave in the house. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gone. Because you don't want you don't want them to ask for something. And two, you don't want to be stopped and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? He said Blue Blood uploaded a video 17 minutes ago. Oh, man. Well, he got a new intro. Oh, man. Damn. All right, let's get out of here, man. That shit, man. We got enough jokes, man. Before it turns on me, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Fred, you know, I want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? I will shout out to you, Fred. You know, you the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you for allowing me, you know what I'm saying, to redeem myself. You know what I mean, Fred? Because you the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, Fred, you know, I got to give a shout out to the barbershop and barbershop conversations and all of that. But hey, Fred, what do you think? There's a rapper here in Memphis. His name is Sparkplug. You got to get him on. You know what I'm saying? Because he be getting it cracking. He's straight fire. He the next Tupac Shakur. He is the next Tupac Shakur. That's what people say. You know what I'm saying? And Fred, you got to get him on the show. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of here. East Memphis, turned all the way up. On God.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Y'all niggas funny, man.
Haney.
Oh,
and
man.
fuck Mauricio Suleiman, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, we got some characters, man, for real.
Oh, man. Ain't nothing like it.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get the hell out of here, man. Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Let's get some thanks and some praise to the peoples, man. Shout out to the best producer in the world, the Queen Patty Dean, the man with the master plan, Frederick Hawthorne, straight out of New York, straight out of New Jersey, straight out of California when we win a championship.
Hey, and last but not least, DB. The greatest right-hand man in the world, man. Hey, that nigga, he lost me when that nigga said Gucci Man is the best rapper in the world. I'm like, what, nigga? What? I never even heard of Gucci Man. We wasn't fucking with him. I mean, Master P came to LA and like that was about as south as I went, you know? So, but I didn't have to leave because I can just go to the Loonies. I can go to Yuck Mouth and all them niggas up north. But yeah, man, it was cool. And I'll be remiss if we didn't take a moment to honor Cicely Tyson.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Man.
I know it's an abrupt left, but it's important.
We're gonna have a quick 3-second moment of silence for the Queen.
Okay, on you.
1, 2, 3. Rest in peace to the Queen, man.
Yeah,
Cicely
rest in peace, Cicely Tyson, for sure, man. Man, what? Oh man. What a trailblazer, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she was fine, dog.
Yeah.
See, I only know the old Cicely Tyson and shit. You know what I mean? I'm 40, so I didn't really see her till I was like 20. You know. But anyway, I'm seeing y'all post all her pictures. I'm seeing y'all. I'm like, God damn. She like Michelle Obama a little bit.
Yeah. You know, I think what's really, really perfect. You got to find this because you can put it on your Instagram. Remember, Martin Lawrence had a movie called Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Yeah.
And she was the grandmother in the movie. So they had a lot of buffoonery going on and they were clowning around. And when grandma came to the barbecue, she was so revered, like everybody was on their best behavior. And, you know, they grabbed her by her hand and they walked her to her seat and they treated her like a real queen. And that was such a beautiful moment in that film. And I think that's, you know, the way that we see her in the community. You know what I mean? Just a beautiful woman, man, and great representation. You know, that's one of those people who you didn't hear shit, never hear about scandals and crazy shit, you know. She's right up there with Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier, you know, some of those real OGs, man, who put it down and shit really allow us to be here right now, man, having the kind of voice that we do.
Right.
So,
right. And she turned down a lot of jobs. She turned down a lot of jobs, she said, you know.
Yeah. Integrity means something to some people, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, let's get out of here, man, so we can go over to Reggie Owens, man, and take good energy over to Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. But Fred, let me run through this real quick.
Yeah.
Along the journey, he says she was definitely in hoodlum. Yeah, absolutely. But shout out to you, man. KJ, we see Kenneth Johnson in here, man. He said facts. Terrell Harris said, didn't know, God rest her soul. Yeah, man, rest in peace. And the brother Jeff Smith, we see you, man. We're gonna support. See y'all back in here in a couple of days. Philip H. He said you got to put Batman in those clips too. Yeah, Queen Patty Dean, absolutely. It was in a Tyler Perry movie. Okay.
Yeah, she was in a few of them. She was in a few of Tyler Perry films.
I think that scene that I was talking about, PD said though, probably in that movie. Okay. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you though. Okay. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Riff King, man. Shout out to Riff King. He said earlier. He said no shout out to me. Riff King in the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Let's see. And our brother David the Real Thomas in there. He said salute. Yes, Joan BK said peace to the barbershop. J.A. Dixon in the building. J.A., you right, man. He said she deserved a 10-second. A 10-second. We can do that too. We could do a 10-second. Let's give her a 10-second. You right, J.A. Dixon.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Keep talking.
No, we're gonna do a moment of silence for 10 seconds.
Oh, I got a 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, Fred. It was perfect timing, but Fred kept on jumping in. But let's see, the brother Bumpy Thompson in the building. He said, "Yeah, man, we peace. We going over to Reggie's crib." Let's see, who else? We got Jeff Smith. We got you. Yeah, along the journey, we got you in there too. Will 2 Thrill. We see you in there. The Queen, my sister. Good energy. Unique Don in the building. Let me see. Philip H. got King East 8031. Got his whole address in there, huh? Yeah. He said she was not in that movie. Yeah, I got it wrong. Patty Dean corrected me though. Absolutely.
I got a 10 count. You want to do a 10 count? What you want?
Yeah. And I got my brother Mir in there. He said the next Sugar Ray Leonard, Philip H. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, we're gonna do it after this right here.
Okay.
So we can go over right into playing the song. And then South Central Zone Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. We'll be over there in a second. Let's see, my brother Money in the Ghetto. He said from Virginia to Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, LA, Toronto. He went to high school in the OC. Selling Money in the Ghetto. Yeah, absolutely. And Compton's own, you know what I'm saying, from South Central and beyond. My brother Box fans in the building. Absolutely. Let me see, Jay Dixon, we got you. Yeah, and my homeboy Jarvis Johnson in the building. Big Lloyd in the building. Let's see. The Majestic. Let's see. Mr. Vegas. Yes. He said salute. Jarvis, DB, Fred. Absolutely. Let's see. Who else we got in there? Mike Jones. Come on, Fred. You got to follow.
1 second.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It ain't funny the third time.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Salute to the brother Mike Jones in the building. There we go. Let's see. Riff King, yeah, we got you too. Okay. Let's see. I think we done ran through a whole bunch of people. There go Mr. Pazor. I see you in the building, man. Salute. Thanks for coming to the barbershop. Yeah, and I think, man, let me see. Got there. Let me see the brother Joe Hart. Salute to you, Cuzzo. Trap Lord, see you, Cuzzo. There you go. Chef Boya D. Salute to you. Warren Richards in the building. Cletus Smith. I see everybody coming back in right now. Tino Fernandez in the building. Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, man, for everybody else, man, for Deacon 305, for Donald OG Grant, Terrence Bailey Sr., Asia Math, all the OGs, and all the brothers, man, that we capped with and capped on today. OG Champ Side, Blue Blood Sports TV. Anybody else we missed, man, but we'll catch y'all at Reggie's. I guess we could do the moment of silence right now, Fred, and make it count. So we'll do 10 seconds.
You want me to play the bell or you just want 10 seconds of silence?
The bell. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rest in peace to our queen, Cicely Tyson. Yeah. And now we'll catch y'all over. Don't forget, man, today is Friday in the barbershop. And on the East Coast, it's already after midnight. Shit, on the West Coast, it's already after midnight. So, yeah, it's technically Friday now, TGIF. On the way out, man, come on, man. Y'all got to give a thumbs up to this video right here, man. Y'all got to give a thumbs up. Put this in your favorites, man. Like Fred say, chop it up. But make sure you give credit to the content creator. You know what I mean? And tag Fred and all of those posts and videos. And yeah, man, let's continue to go viral. Support each other. The brother Jeff Smith, Patty Dean still got medallions that need to be sold. And Jarvis still got sweaters that need to be sold, man. And yeah, we're going to rock on like that. Peoples Hernandez, we know you in the building too. Play the song, Fred!
Oh, man, what a night. Oh, man. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah, man. Hopefully Spence and Crawford can work things out. You know, they get it done. And we'll see.
Got me on mute. You can hear me say play the song?
The song is playing.
Shit, no, it ain't.
You can't hear it?
Yeah, in an alternate universe, I can.
Can't hear it now?
Nope.
I hear it.
I hear it in my head. I've been this way before.
People Hernandez can hear it. You can't hear it. Can y'all hear the song? Can Patricia Shelton fell asleep. Riff King said, yeah, he can hear it. They can hear it. You can't. They said, I hate this song. Hey. Yeah, they hear it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Damn, it ain't playing on this phone.
Take it personal. Devil is a lie. Hey. Things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Press 1 if you can hear the song.
Press 1.
Oh, man. Oh, man. After this, yes.
Man, y'all, I just put the link in there, man. Y'all go subscribe and support that brother DB too, man. Little channel.
Oh, man.
Peoples Hernandez dropped those 5 mics already?
Yes.
There it is. All right, cool. And Jarvis just dropped his email. Anybody want a sweater? Yeah.
Yep. It's in the dirty clothes. I'll have it on sometime next week.
Yeah. See the brother Dean Todd done slid in. DOGT215. Cletus Smith. Gump 88. We see y'all in the building.
They press 1. Oh my God. They press 1. That's funny as hell. Oh my gosh.
I can't hear the song at all, man. That's crazy. That shit, man.
Give back, give love. People Hernandez, DB, yeah, man.
Bam.
Real amateur. I don't think we ever met you before. Welcome to the show, man. I got something for you, man.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Come back, bring a friend, tell a friend. You know what I mean? Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. You know, oh man, what a night.
Dean Todd, appreciate you, bro.
The devil is DB the Great. Is Dean Todd new?
Nah, Dean Top been here.
Okay, yeah. I thought so. Yeah.
That's family.
Hey. All right, we out this son of a gun, man. Great week, y'all. Great week. We got Super Bowl week, but we starting it off early next week, man. We only got one day off because David Benavidez is going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come back, tell a friend, hit the notification button, hit the like button on the way out. And we out. I love y'all. Love you, DB. See you tomorrow. Yeah, the show.